So, you are going to save Sisters of the Shangwan? How sentimental and righteous you are. No, people like me don't care about love, but they are my prey. No matter what you plot, I shall not allow it. What did you just say? What we are. Don't you want to admit it? It doesn't matter. My beloved knife's William Wan, right help, it's been a long time since you two drank blood. The last chance, you, get out or not. What bullshit. If you only have this ability, in my opinion, you should be the one who got out today. Brother, Jianxian is good. Before the old pervert, he was not ashamed, but now he has been beaten in the face, right? It's so funny. Father, it's too dangerous to fight against a fallen fighter, so let's surrender. Master, let's not mess with him. Yes, Master, we. Shut up. Are you sure you want to tear your face with me? Young man, once I am. Seriously, you will definitely die. A lot of nonsense. What can you do if you have the ability to do two tricks quickly, forcing you to chat? Ha ha ha, good. This is what you forced me, don't regret it. Relying on their own strength, the young people began to lose their respect. Today, I will let you know that there are people outside the world, and there are days outside the world. What? Shizu is also a fallen fighter. The temperature has risen, so hot. Master, why? Ah, wow. This incredible feeling, I should have accepted it sooner. In retrospect, I was still disturbed by worldly favors. It's better to be liberated as soon as possible and log into the heavens and gods. Ah, the old pervert is the degenerate fighter. Brother Jianxian, be careful. Trouble. It turns out that this is a fallen fighter? It's really a flame of pink energy. You hide behind me, his outward energy seems to be corrosive, it is best not to get on your body. Mr. Xie, you don't need to pay too much attention to us. Sky Whalefist is highly resistant to the power of the Heretic God, and it is not that vulnerable. On the contrary, Fujita was originally a fighter at the top of the B level. After the fall, I am afraid that he will be the best in the A level. You must be careful. I know, I just want to see how good the so-called fallen fighters are. Father, is it still a father? Please wake up, don't be dazzled by these evil thoughts, come back soon. Father. So noisy. Goo. What's the matter? I didn't feel the consumption of true qi. Why did Tianguan Jinchan become weak? This feeling seems to be the power of the so-called heretic god, which has a certain penetration into true qi, or even suppresses it. The old pervert even kills his own people. He is completely dehumanized. Fallen fighters are like this, they and humans are no longer the same species. Too weak, human beings are really too weak, like porcelain, it breaks with one touch. I don't even know how strong I am now. Verify my previous guess. Sure enough, it is similar to the power of making magic swords in the world of heroes, the power of breaking the gang. Fortunately, it can be wiped out with infuriating energy. It seems that for the power of the heretic god above a certain strength, Tianguan Jinjin is in vain, and only the ultra-highly condensed Huajian sword can destroy it. If Tianguan Jinjin is useless, and only relying on physical defense, I might not be as good as Shang Wengyeo. In this world, it is very dangerous. This is just the degeneration of the B-level fighters. What if you encounter a degeneration of A-level or even S-level fighters? It's kind of interesting, so let me make it more difficult. The power of Cthulhu Tian overcomes true Qi. My biggest threat in this world should be the fallen fighter, and I must take it seriously. Never let him get close. What? My knife, what kind of power is this? The power of evil Zen, suppress me. Suppress it. Suppress. Fujita, just died like this? Still become petals. Really, it's a martial arts that is extremely beautiful and shocking. Is this the sword fairy? Great, the white flower spurred by the innate true chi withered. This guy actually lasted for 10 years. If the dead ghost of 11 Sanwei didn't use the innate true chi to protect the body, he would have to be stunned. The water in this small world is really deep. Mr. Xie. Oh my god, Brother Xie is so powerful, he immediately killed the old bastard Fujita Takeshi. Fallen fighters are dangerous, so I had to make a heavy hand. I used the innate true chi. Fortunately, this time the body did not burst, otherwise it would have been very embarrassing. I didn't expect Fujita Takeshi to be a degenerate fighter. Fortunately, Brother Xie saved us today. I really admire you. Even if you guys are strong, you are just two cute girls in my eyes, and not being worried at all was impossible. But you must first forgive me for following you for coming here without permission. No, no, no. If it wasn't for Mr. Xie's rescue, our sisters would have been killed. It should be our gratitude to you. Moreover, it is the second time that Mr. Xie has saved me. It is really hard for me to repay this kindness. But I will do so in my next life. No, no, sister, we should say it like this. This little woman has nothing to give in return for your great kindness, but if you want I can use my body. Xiaoyao, please be serious. Woo, Xiaoyao was wrong. I'm sorry. I'm so reassured to see you two in such good spirits. Miss Yin, I've got to stay in your home all the time for free. So you don't need to be so polite, I will be sad instead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I won't do it in the future. Mr. Xie saved my life twice and treated my sister sincerely. I always created a sense of distance, which is really rude. His character is gentle and so powerful. If Mission 1, protect Shangguan Yin, the heir of the heavenly whale fighter, and escort to make her return home safely. Become one of her family members. Completing mission, I will get 1,500 points. Huh? Today's affairs are too much trouble. I have to go to the police station and the Martial Arts Association, otherwise there will be trouble later. Xiaoyao, you take Mr. Xie home, don't wait for me, you all can eat first. Brother Xie, I will make pig's trotter soup for you, you must try it, it's super delicious. Okay, everything is up to Miss Yin, Xiaoyao, and I will go home first. Forget it, just complete the task, but the source points rewarded is really not low. One day later. Tianjing Dao Guan. Mr. Xie wants to learn the Tianjing Dao Guan skill? Brother Xie is already so good and still want to learn our family's fighting skills? My sword immortal family lineage is mainly chi refining, and I am not good at refining the body. I also want to make up for my shortcomings. The power of Cthulhu has great restraint on true chi, and my body is relatively weak. In order to avoid falling into danger, I need to save source points for Nirvana to protect myself. If Miss Yin is willing, I can exchange Kung Fu with the Tianjing Dao Guan to learn from each other. What do you think, Miss Yin? According to Miss Yan's statement, the Tianjing Dao Guan has a great resistance to the power of the evil gods. I must learn this fighting technique. I should be honored that Mr. Xie is willing to learn the fighting arts of the Tianjing Dao Guan. But the exchange of Kung Fu is not urgent for the time being. Our sisters have just been promoted as fighters, so it is not advisable to be distracted. Xiaoyao, you go and find the handwritten book from when you were cultivating back in the day, yes. Yes. 3 hours later. The fighting technique in this world really has its own uniqueness. It does not cultivate the chi, purely exercises the flesh and blood fascia, and has an obvious improvement of physical strength. It is many times stronger than the Xinquan Dao of the Qianming world. Very good, I did not use any real chi at all. I can hit such a fierce punch twice in a row with the flesh fist alone. Now I am considered to have initially mastered the fighting technique of the Tianjing Dao Guan fist method. I practiced a little bit according to the method of the book, and I felt it in less than 2 hours. After all, I am in the innate realm of the main world. Even if I have not specifically practiced the physical body, I still have a good foundation. Now it's just a conversion of power, so it won't take much time. Theoretically, I should be having a good start, but the system did not prompt, estimating that there is still something wrong. Let me see how to practice the next. If you want to practice magic, you must first come from the palace. What the hell? Mr. Xie, how are you doing? If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. Miss Yen is just in time. Please see if this secret is right. Did you really practice according to this at the time? Mr. Xie, this handwritten copy was made by Xiao Yao a long time ago. Is the handwriting difficult to read? Ah. Yes, I'm sorry. What's up? What's up? Yao, you think that's a good thing you did, huh? After some explanation. So these words were written by Xiao Yao when she was a kid and had nothing to do with cultivation, right? Sorry, Mr. Xie. That's good. I thought I really need to be from the palace to cultivate it. Not so. We have to go out first. Mr. Xie, continue your cultivation. Miss Yen, don't rush to go. I have a problem here. Please look at this. According to the book, as long as Tianjing's pattern can be displayed behind his back when cultivating, it will be considered as having him enter the Tianjing Dao Guan sect. But I don't have that on my back. Could you please help me see? This is really what you're talking about. But for those who are new to it, it takes a few months, maybe a few years to acquire it, and Mr. Xia was able to cultivate it in less than a day. There are many things common in the martial arts which I have been practicing in my sect for a long time, so the Tianjing skill is faster to learn. That's really fast, Brother Xie. Are you a god? Sister, then, stop talking, let me calm down a bit. I remember it took a month for housekeeper Shangwan to successfully cultivate it, but I didn't expect anyone to be able to cultivate it overnight. Next, I'm going to prepare, Xiao Yao, check whether Mr. Xie's body has reached the level of a peak fighter. I'll take care of it. Brother Xie, you have heard it. Next, let Xiao Yao check your progress. Please go ahead. This thing will consider this as an opportunity to take advantage of me. Let Qinger teach her a lesson. Forget it, letting her try a bit of manly flavor shouldn't be a problem. Brother Xie, how do you feel when Xiao Yao presses here? Phew, not bad. Can you try to press harder? What about here? Right there, press more harder. And here? Brother Xie can't hold on anymore, right? Ha, you are not talking about martial ethics if you tickle me like this. Shangwan Yao. I should have never trusted you. Believe me, sister, I was checking it out properly. Are you sure you were checking it out properly? First apply the special oil, then use just the right amount of force under the acupuncture point, judging by the resistance of the body. These are all that you taught me, my sister. I'm really checking it. Okay, what about the result? The result is that the Brother Xie's body strength definitely has the level of a peak fighter. I feel almost okay, so let's proceed to the last step. What to do next? The practice of the Tianjing skill is not only an external practice, but it's also an internal one. This secret pill can further stimulate the body's potential, and the external kung fu that Mr. Xie has been practicing before can be integrated with each other, and eventually make the Tianjing skill. Xiao Yao and I have taken the pills since we were young, and we only need to cultivate our external strength to break through. Mr. Xie is the first to cultivate the external power. Now you only need to take this pill. In other words, taking this pill will enable Tianjing skill to get started. Then I will eat it. Skills mastered, Tianjing skill. Current level, LV0. Current effect, like a giant whale, full of energy and blood. Tianjing skill, getting started. Tianjing skill burns the soul to strengthen the physique, and continued usage will greatly reduce the life of the soul. What the fuck? I remember Miss Yen once said that a fighter's fate is like a splendid firework, it will fall quickly after it burns out. I'm curious, hasn't any fighter ever explored the secret of this short lifespan? The Tianjing skill completely conflicts with my greatest need for longevity. Even though it's okay to not upgrade, but what is the use of learning it without upgrading? I want to know if there's another way for this. Since ancient times, countless experts, scholars, and fighters have explored this issue. They have cited thousands of methods, but none of them succeeded. Most people will not be able to work out a suitable method in their entire life. Even if someone could figure out some ways, it will be only for the low-level fighters. Once promoted, their life expectancy will be reduced drastically. Are there no exceptions? Promoting a fighter means burning the will, and burning the will means reducing the lifespan of the soul. This rule. Of course, there are exceptions. I once talked to Mr. Xie about a degenerate fighter. This person is the first and only S-level fighter who has ever played against the degenerate fighter, Senior Zhu Ji. Senior Zhu Ji is a wonderful person. Unparalleled talent flourished his brilliant life. When Zhu Ji was a teenager, he went to many places like an ordinary martial artist and challenged everywhere. He had challenged so many sects, so people at the time thought he was a masochist freak, but he was actually a secret martial arts thief. 30 years later, Senior Zhu Ji had collected all the strengths of the people and used the 100 schools of fighting skill to create the world's most invincible fighting skill, Changxing Bakuan skill. He then spent another 30 years building up a reputation as an S-class fighter with his Changxing Bakuan skill. The Changxing Bakuan is the only fighting technique that is not only powerful in actual combat, but also possessed no side effects. According to the records, when Zhu Ji Sr. fought against the Fist of Gods and Ghosts, he was already 130 years old. If Senior Zhu Ji hadn't been attacked by the Fist of the Gods and Ghosts, he would have lived longer. So does Changxing Bakuan still exist in this world? No, but in a sense, yes. What do you mean? The defect of Changxing Bakuan is that it is too difficult to practice, and none of Zhu Ji's former disciples were able to learn it in order for its sustenance. So the senior Zhu Ji divided the Changxing Bakuan into 3 completely different fighting skills that are easier to practice, and passed them to his 3 most talented disciples. With the passage of time, the Changxing Bakuan became a legend, and the 3 disciples and their descendants have taken over from him since then. So extreme strengthening of physical body resulted in much more shorter life, but in exchange for a stronger attack. It was recognized by everyone as the world's most destructive inheritable martial arts, Changxing Samlong Bakuan Samlong Bakuan. From the era of Changxing Bakuan, he has lived for nearly 200 years. He has served as the highest fighting consultant in dozens of countries, and he is good at dozens of powerful fighting skills. He is known as the S-class fighter who has mastered the most types of fighting skills in this world. It is said that every 10 years he will be rejuvenated, and he is still alive today. Changxing Lu Nirvana Rochuan. Nirvana Rochuan. After all, the Tianjing skill is the most solid defensive skill among all the combat skills. Presently me and my sister are practicing the Tianjing skill. I'm proud of my big boobs. In that case, if I practiced Sanlong Bakuan and Nirvana Rochuan, the 3 combined into 1 can recover the Changxing Bakuan. The system has no suggestions for Changxing Bakuan. It means that Zhu Ji demolished thoroughly enough. I can only collect the remaining 2 fighting arts, use the fusion function to see if it can be combined into Changxing Bakuan. It's difficult. It is said that the elder GE of Nirvana Rochuan tried to restore the Changxing Bakuan, but he also failed in the end. Moreover, my family doesn't have the other 2 fighting skills. The 3 families have not contacted each other for a long time, so if I go ask them now, they probably won't let me. And, Mr. Xie, if you just want to make up for the shortcomings of body training, you only need to learn our Tianjing skill. Miss Yen, I just want the fighters to have a stronger body, but his life expectancy is not enough to live happily with his family, which is too unfortunate. If I can restore the cultivation method of Changxing Bakuan and combine it with some of my sword fairy skills, would I be able to develop a truly accessible fighting art which is strong enough? Make human great again. Wouldn't it be great if I could carry on this fighting art and make everyone in the world live longer, stronger, and happier? It turns out that Mr. Xie has such a lofty ideal. Wow! As expected of Brother Xie, so great, let Xiao Yao give a hug. Shangguan Yao, be serious. Mr. Xie has such great ideals, and of course our sisters also hope that Mr. Xie can succeed. Let me deal with the remaining two families. They will attend in the Global Fighting Conference 2 months later. Maybe I can try mentioning it to them. Global Fighting Conference? Task loading. Bring Shangguan Yin and Shangguan Yao to attend the Global Martial Arts Festival. Don't use cheating to win the championship. Completed missions will get bonus points. If the mission fails, the current world will not issue any new quests. Participate in this fighting conference, and don't cheat to win the championship. What the hell, should I still cheat? Yes, the Global Fighting Conference is a grand event where fighters all over the world compete for the strongest reputation. It is held every 10 years. Although the rules have changed a few times, but in the end it is being continued. This is its 11th year. When my father was alive, our family was still eligible to participate in the Global Fighting Conference, but it's a pity, forget it, we will be in the audience this year, and it would be great if we could find those two families. No, this time, you and your sister, as well as me, will participate in this Global Fighting Conference. The Global Fighting Conference is based on a 3-person per team knockout system. There must be at least one B-level fighter among the team members. Our sisters are only C-level fighters, and Mr. Xie, I believe in your strength, but your attack methods look like Fujita, a decadent fighter. Everyone looking at it will. And it's too hard to explain in full view of the public. The power of the evil god is characterized by pink energy, and I can do more than just emitting pink energy. Come on, you guys try to hit me hard, come here. This, Brother Xie can kill Fujita Takeshi with one move, it will be okay. Mr. Xie, I'm sorry. It feels like hitting a steel plate. No, a steel plate is not that hard. This is the same move that was used against Cross. My bodyguard technique can counter people who are attacking. An average fighter not only can't break my defense, but also get hurt by his own strength. I am now in the innate realm, theoretically, as long as the person who comes does not possess the power of an evil god or the innate realm of the main world, then no one will be able to break my true chi shell with one blow. What do you think? This trick does not make people think me as a fallen fighter, right? Do you have confidence in me now? Yes. Yes. Xiao Yao has confidence in Brother Xie. Brother Xie takes me to fly and dominate the Global Fighting Conference. Indeed, although this move is different from ordinary fighting skills, it is not like a fallen fighter. But we still have a problem. The Global Fighting Conference must have an invitation letter issued by the organizer to participate. In the past, the Tianjing Daoguan could receive an invitation letter when my father was there. But now, invitation letter? What is the particularity of the distribution of this thing? There are 2 kinds of invitation letters. One is the exclusive invitation letter issued by the organizer of the fighting conference to the prestigious A-level or above fighters. The other is the anonymous invitation letter that flows out to the underground black market. Each one can sell for hundreds of millions. Exclusive invitation. Anonymous invitation. Our Tianjing Daoguan doesn't have that much money. If only my sister had said to the Fighting Association yesterday that it was Brother Xie who killed Fujita Takeshi, then that would have been good. Then Brother Xie will be famous. Maybe the organizer will issue an invitation letter specially for Brother Xie. Xiao Yao. I want to emphasize it again. The people must be told that Fujita Takeshi ran away after his transformation, and we just survived with luck. We have no way to explain why Fujita's body turned into a bunch of petals and disappeared. The Fighting Association will try to look deeper. Mr. Xie will have to reveal his technique that is extremely similar to the power of the evil gods to prove how he killed Fujita Takeshi. In that case, with the attitude of the countries towards the degenerate fighter, Mr. Xie would be in big trouble. I know. I'm not stupid, I just thought so. Thank you, Miss Yen, for your interest. Since the invitation letter is anonymous, then let me go get it, and I promise that it won't cost a penny. The invitations for the black market are already sold out, and there are no more. Damn it, do I have to go out of town to buy them? If it's sold out, my master, it's really hard for you. Well, they work very hard. Because the master is so powerful, they are ashamed of themselves, so they are working hard. I wanted to teach them to practice Tianguan Jin Shin, but their bodies could not produce true qi at all, so I had to give up. But I heard Shangguan Yin said that as long as she worked harder, she should be able to initially reach the level of a B-level fighter in 2 months. Let her lead the team by then. That's it for today, let's take a break. Phew. Nice work, keep it up. Hee. According to my sister's devil training method, within 2 months I will be able to completely stabilize the level of C-class fighter, and then I will be able to go to the Global Fighting Congress to meet the handsome powerful brothers. It seems that the training is still incomplete, so we have to train for the next 8 hours. Huh? Sister, don't throw things at me. Huh? Mr. Chow Fan, as the son of the richest man in our country and an experienced extreme sports enthusiast, have you made any plans recently? Mortal sports have not satisfied me. I spent a lot of money to get a dual letter to participate in the Global Brawl Conference. Master, it's an invitation and Global Fighting Congress whispering. Shut up, I say what it is, it's that thing. If not, we can just pay them to change the name for it. I have hired the best fighting experts to escort me, so wash your neck and wait to be crushed by this young master. Ha. The above is the entire content of Linhai Channel, and you are welcome to watch it. Linhai Channel? This rich young man is a local Chinger, get up to work. Huh? Oh, my baby, I have paid so much for you. See you tomorrow, my baby. Turn on all the infrared weight sensors and call 10 rows of bodyguards to stand guard. Yes, Mr. Chow Fan. Only fools go to the ring to fight. I only need to participate in that, and the fighting will be assigned to the 2 B-rank fighters. HM. The next day, Who stole my invitation letter, Find it. By all means, find that thief for me. Perfectly completed the task, I will go back to Master Xie. Phew, not enough, we must train harder, otherwise 2 months will not be enough. Don't worry, I will get the invitation, you guys just prepare your luggage. Oh, Brother Xie is so handsome. Although Mr. Xie told us to train as much as possible and let him take care of the invitation letter, is it really okay? Until now, I can only trust Mr. Xie. Xiaoyao gets up. Let's go down deep sea to practice. Let's wait for them to finish training before telling the good news. The 4th generation descendant of Canlong Bakuan Qi Lian. Mr. Qi Lian, the lair of the fallen group, is hidden in this mountain. Perhaps they hollowed out the inside of the mountain and filled it with a special metal. We have used surface-to-air missiles and rocket artillery to destroy them. But all have failed. Order your troops to step back 1 mile. Yes. 5 minutes later. Canlong Ba Quan. Boom. Is this the Canlong Ba Quan with the strongest destructive power? What a strong move. S-class fighters are really inhuman. The whole mountain and the metal buildings inside were blown up by me, and the people inside should not survive. You guys handle the rest yourself. I must go to participate in the Global Fighting Conference. Master, Mr. Park, and Prosecutor Zongjin posted a call, and the official of the Global Fighting Congress sent an invitation and a plane ticket to you. Nirvana Roach Yuan's 1st generation successor Ge Hong. Alas, my life is so hard, I can't stay idle even at an old age. This world cannot leave such a talented master like you. Haha, you're the one with the sweet tongue. Mr. Park and Mr. Zongjin could have directly met with me. They are too ignorant of the issue. In the future, don't participate in such politics anymore. As for the Global Fighting Conference, I'm tired of winning the championship every time. If not for the prizes, I would have stopped participating a long time ago. Forget it, let's go see this year's rookies. Perhaps there will be great heroes appearing. 2 months later. Look, it's Oga from the Eagles team. Sanlong, a punch of dragon. Mr. Bruce, what is your desired ranking for this tournament? Have you considered resigning from your official position as a fighting advisor and pursuing another career in the future? For me, ranking is not important. The important thing is to prove myself. Pete, do your best in this fighting congress. Recently, the neighboring countries rely on their fighters' higher ranking, frequently provoking us at the border. You must lead the team members to fight for a higher ranking, so that they will not dare to do anything rash again. Yes, I will complete the task. Captain Wang, how is it? My team members are much better than last time, so I should be able to enter the top 30 this time. The Torrent team quit? And their members were injured? That's right. Recently, there have been more and more incidents of fighters being attacked. It seems that only the participants of the conference were targeted. I am also considering whether to quit. 3 people from the Tianjin Daoguan. Welcome to the Global Fighting Conference. Please go inside. Good morning, dear fighters. We are the guides. Please follow us. There is nothing important on the first day. After you finish the test, you can move around freely around the hall. The organizers will provide accommodation and food, and someone will be responsible for picking you up after you finish the test. Bother you. Oh, hee. In the past, Dad was also treated like this by the rabbit girls, right? Xiao Yao, if you keep talking nonsense, I'll beat you up. We have arrived. Please line up and wait to check. This machine is for testing destructive power and shock resistance. The error rate is only 0.0001%, so please rest assured to use it. The scene is quite grand. This machine is much higher end than the ones used in the local fighting conferences. Xiao Yao, slow down. How can we slow down? We have worked hard for so long, and it's time to check and accept the results. Par Jiu-Jitsu is so powerful, his resistance is more than 300,000 horsepower. The gun flow is even more powerful. The destructive power has accumulated 500,000 points by now. What kind of fighter uses hot weapons? You are so narrow. Sister, don't worry, our results will definitely be better. Come on. Testers are in position. Please use your full strength to attack the cylinder of the magnetic detector within 10 seconds. The countdown will start. Countdown, 10, 9, 8, 7. I'll let you see how good I am. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tianjin Baiguan. This is Tianjin Baiguan? The attack power is just average. You're really ignorant. It is well known that the Tianjin Baiguan is strong in defense. Let's see the resistance test. Stop making a noise and keep watching. Xiao Yao, do your best. Beat the end of the test with a destructive power of 200,000 points, reaching the level of a sea-level fighter. Ask the tester to calm down the heart rate and start the resistance test after 1 minute. Countdown begins 59, 58, 57. 3, 2, 1, 0. The whole body is being pressed tightly, unable to move. The air feels like a fist that would not stop beating me. But it's still tolerable. Stick to it. The test will be upgraded to the level of a B-class fighter, so please be prepared for the test to begin after the countdown ends. Countdown, 5, 4, 3. Hey, the test has been upgraded to emit the destructive power of a B-class fighter. She is indeed worthy of the Tianjin Baiguan. You are really ignorant. The first generation of Tianjin Baiguan A level can withstand the S level. Xiao Yao, do your best. It's the end of the test. The resistance was 450,000 point. Final assessment, 200,000 destructive power, 450,000 defensive power, confirmed level, sea-level fighter. Supplementary content, the resistance is particularly excellent. Please continue to work hard. Please exit the testing machine. Woo, it hurts. Great work. My whole body is really in pain. I need my brother Xia to kiss, hug and lift me up to get better Xiao Yao. Thanks for your hard work. The results were excellent, but Xiao Yao's resistance can already withstand the attacks of B-class fighters. Why is it still only C-class in the end? The fighters are normally high on attack and low on defense, so the rating considers the destructive power. Ah, pat my head, I want more, not just touch Mr. Xia. Doesn't need to be so nice to Xiao Yao. It's okay to praise a good girl. And you also try to get up. I go test. Both are so innocent. Brother Xia. Overall rating, destructive power of 250,000,030,000 points, resistance to hitting power of 600,000,065,000 points, confirmed rank, B-class fighter. The additional content, resistance to hitting power, is particularly excellent, but the stability evaluation is medium to low. It is recommended that the fighter continue to consolidate. The test is done. Ask the tester to leave the test machine. Sister, are you okay? Tianjing Ba Guan is an excellent fighting art. You need more time to stabilize it. With time, you will become stronger. What a shame. Mr. Xia, don't make fun of me. Mr. Xia, Brother Xia is right. The Tianjing Ba Guan is invincible in the world. Invincible in the world? Ha. Who dare to say that? Is he the one who was so powerful in the last year that he ended up in the top 10? I never thought I would have the chance to meet him. Quang Shajian Guan's Liu. It's him, you know him? If he hadn't met Shangguan Xiongba of Tianjing Ba Guan, he would definitely have had better results. Sure. Be careful not to let others hear. The team for this year's Tianjing Ba Guan is you guys? That's right. What advice can Senior Lee have? Just relying on these two girls to participate in the tournament, the Tianjing Ba Guan fist has weakened so much, Shangguan Xiongba must have died with hatred. It's not up to Senior Lee to decide whether Tianjing Ba Guan is weak or not. As for whether we can hold up the dignity of Tianjing Ba Guan, we'll see that in the ring. During the Global Fighting Conference, offstage provocation is prohibited, and offenders will be warned or banned. Even though we are rivals on stage, we should also be allies off stage. We should live in harmony. He does not seem friendly. My father had defeated Liu in the last championship, so he has a grudge against my family. Dad had told that his future is promising. Look at his attitude right now. Dad must have misjudged him. Look over here. Tester is in position. Please take the test. Quang Shajian Guan. I'm seeing such a move for the first time. Liu has indeed improved a lot. Could it be that he has stepped into the highest realm? Detecting an S-class fighter, confirming the identity of the tester, Liu, Quang Shajian Guan. Thank you, S-class fighter, for participating in the Global Fighting Conference, and we wish you good luck in this year's tournament. Master. You guys are still here. I don't know if you guys are qualified to stand in front of my master. Brother, don't embarrass them. What if they are not even qualified to stand in front of us? You say right. Sorry, Tianjiang Dao Guan, for hurting your pride. Ha. Bastards. Sister? Brother Xia? What's going on? The testing machine exploded? Please don't panic, ladies and gentlemen. The emergency is being handled. Please stay where you are. It blew up by a punch. The quality of this machine needs to be improved. The owner of Qilian Hall. I've heard a lot about you. Ladies, are you a contestant this year? Two reluctant chickens. The owner of Qilian Hall. Hey, be good girls, learn a thing or two from the fights, and try your luck next time. At least let me look forward to the new generation of the Tianjin Ba Guan after 10 years. Although I don't see anything now. This person is very interesting. That's how he is, but he is of good nature. I guess. I hate anyone who treats Xiao Yao like a child, not even handsome men. Master, those guys are all freaks, no need to be courteous with them. Some Long Ba Guan's people are short-lived, this might probably his last time participating. The two women of Tianjin Ba Guan are weak, accompanied by a frail man. It is not a concern. That white boy relies on his little ability to fight, but is also just a man who hugs women's thighs like loyal dogs. It's a shame for men. How dare you insult Mr. Xie? Damn you. Come back to me. The use of force off the court will result in disqualification from the competition. Calm down. Why do they dare to humiliate us like that? I can't take this. Then wait until I finish the test. Huh? The tester is ready. Please use your full strength to attack the cylinder of the checking machine within 10 seconds. The countdown to the end will start. Countdown, 10, 9, 8, 7. The innate power cannot be used. In order to avoid misunderstandings caused by the innate energy, I must refrain as much as possible. Why haven't I mastered a concealable power yet? Ha ta ta ta. I could use a little amount of innate true chi to support Xinquan Dao. Beep, the test is over. The destructive power is 200,000 point, and it reaches the pass line of the sea-level fighter level. Ask the tester to calm down his heart rate and begin to take the resistance test in 1 minute. The countdown shall start. Countdown, 59, 58, 57. What a frail young man. Tianjin Ba Guan has really weakened a lot. But it doesn't seem like he's using the Tianjin Ba Guan, does it? Yes, this guy is using the fighter's kung fu, and he can hit 200,000 point of destruction. Seems to be quite powerful, huh? He hasn't even thoroughly studied Tianjin Ba Guan's simple kung fu yet. He was able to join Tianjin Ba Guan, which is a shame. Huh? Don't be led by anger. Mr. Xie is still working hard. We have to control ourselves. We have to trust Mr. Xie. At that moment, I was stunned by this girl. It's ridiculous. Tianjin Ba Guan's has been in decline. How can I? Look. 3.2. 1, 0. What is that? Come on, continue. This power, it seems that it is not the Tianjin Ba Guan. Test upgraded, and the striking power will be raised to the level of a B-class fighter. The tester, please be prepared. The countdown shall start. The countdown, 5, 4, 3. Test upgraded, and the striking power will be raised to the level of an A-level fighters. The tester, please be prepared. Test upgraded, and the striking power will be increased to the level of an S-class fighter. What's going on? It seems the machine is about to explode again. What kind of fighting technique is this? It seems he is bouncing off the machine's attacks even though he's not moving. The machine has exploded. The quality is really worrying. It almost pierced me. Oh. You guys are still here? Why did you join the Tianjin Ba Guan team when you're not practicing their skill? Why do I have to explain to you? What a technique. The striking force of the machine is used against itself. The naked eye cannot even distinguish it. An ordinary S-level cannot do such techniques. Where did these two girls find such strong external aid? Half an hour later. Mr. Xie can directly destroy the test machine. You must also be an S-class fighter. As long as we can get results, let's go. Mr. Xie, so interesting. This is the data left by the test machine before it was destroyed. Is he the one we are looking for? His data is very interesting, but it is not exactly the same as what we want. I have to find the president. You'll stay here. Yes. I thought things were almost done, but I didn't expect this man to appear again. Disaster level, severe. Brother Xia is so strong that he can destroy the test machine without even moving. Sister, maybe Brother Xia can take us to the top 3. That would seem like we're using Mr. Xia. In this conference, we still have to study hard, expand our horizons, and make us worthy of our ranking. Hello to all the fighters of the Tianjin Ba Guan. My name is Zhao Hui, and I am your guide and receptionist. I will guide you through the wide varieties of housings. It's really got to be a participant. We could even choose where to live. Thank you, Miss Zhao Hui. The first global fighting conference was initiated by the S-class fighter Xinghua Ziquan more than 100 years ago. Although his depraved behavior was reprehensible, the tournament became a tradition that continued to this day. With time, the scale of the fighting conference escalated with increase in standards and participants. The current fighting conference is now a global festival held every 10 years. The ranking of fighters from various countries would directly affect the political, military, and even the sovereign status of the entire country. This city is a witness. The city belonged to the Blue Sea Federation that year. After the Blood Eagles dropped for 2 consecutive terms, the sovereignty of the Blue Sea Federation was provoked and the entire city was transferred to a neighboring country. And this seaside villa was the asset of the officials of the Blue Sea Federation, and it was transferred to the hands of the Republic of Fangdao along with the entire city. This is the end of the explanation and guidance. You can contact me through the landline in the house if you need anything. Thank you for your hard work. Sister, where do you want to go next? I have an idea if you have nothing to do. I'm going to continue training, but if you say you have ideas. Huh? Where are you going? Take me with you if you're going for shopping. We have something to deal with. Mr. Xia does not need to follow us. Okay, sister, let's not talk too much to Brother Xia. Let's surprise him. What are you hiding? Why don't tell me? If you guys don't tell me, then I will go shopping alone. It feels like the Olympics of my previous world. But fighters in this world are rarer, more precious, and more respected than athletes. This guy. Is he looking at me? This guy broke the sound barrier directly. Is this guy an S-class fighter? Haha, interesting. Let me see what you're going to do. Destroyed the Killer Cross. Eradicated the fighter Takeshi Fujita. Mr. Xia, I've heard a lot about you. What are you talking about? I don't understand. What's going on? Why does this guy know everything? Could it be that this world has technology for global surveillance? It was an easy guess. Cross and Fujita Takeshi were determined to be dead, but Sheng Wanyin claimed to the Fighting Association that Fujita Takeshi had run away. Sheng Wanyin couldn't have resolved those calamities all alone. But beside her, there was an unfamiliar S-class fighter who could burst the testing machine of the fighting conference. It seems that you are very smart. It turned out to be a guess. This is a very simple reasoning, Mr. Xia. Please forgive me for not being able to show my true face, but I am sincere in my desire to have a good conversation with you. Huh, you've hidden your face, but you say you're sincere? Okay, but you have to tell me your name, okay? You can call me White Tiger. Mr. Xia, you're a straightforward guy. His fighting skills seem strange, using my own power to counter me. Okay. Let's hear what you want to say to save time. Then I won't say much more. Mr. Xia, I hope you can lead your team to withdraw from this year's tournament. This is my little bit of sincerity. Please accept it. Will those who are eligible to participate in the fighting convention give up the tournament for this meager amount of money? This is just a little bit of goodwill. As long as Mr. Xia Yin is willing to withdraw, you can ask for whatever you want. I don't want your money, I want something else. Mr. Xia, please say what you want, and we will do whatever if we can do it. All right, bring me the practice methods of Nirvana Ro Quan and Song Long Ba Guan. This, I can't do it. Then there's nothing more to say. Wait. You joined the Tianjin Ba Guan, and is seeking Sanlong Bakwan and Nirvana Ro Kwan. Let me guess, you want to bring Chanqing Bakwan back to the world? Thinking further, you want to practice Chanqing Bakwan? You are really smart. I really don't have the cultivation methods of Sanlong Bakwan and Nirvana Ro Kwan. But I can provide you with another thing, and it is a secret medicine for the cultivation of Chanqing Bakwan. A secret medicine? Right. As we all know, for learning an advanced fighting art requires a specific secret medicine. The secret medicine needed to cultivate Chanqing Bakwan has long been lost, even if it has been revived. One of the main ingredients in the medicine is Roko grass, which is completely extinct as of today. If you want to practice Chanqing Bakwan, the universal secret medicine pill is essential. Mr. Xie should know that the prize for the champion of the tournament is a secret medicine. 30 years after the birth of the universal secret medicine, a total of 3 pills have been brought to the world. The first 2 have been won by the Nirvana Rochuan practitioners, so they has mastered 2 long-lost fighting techniques. This year's pill, I can get it for you. You can still get the championship prize without going to the ring to fight. How do you think? Is that a good deal? That is the prize for the champion of the conference. Can you really take it? Just as Mr. Xie is confident in his own strength, I am also very confident in my own methods. As long as Mr. Xie keeps his promise, I will never break my promise. You want me to believe you? Let's talk about it when you really get that secret medicine. I can't listen to your bullshit for the sake of the system task. I cannot give up the fighting conference. After talking about me, let's talk about you. Brother White Tiger, why do you want me to withdraw from the conference? Nothing to hide. The powers behind me and the organizers of the Global Battle Conference Shengshire Group are somewhat tied. I am willing to do anything that can save them face. That's all? Yes. That's all. In short, I will take care of the universal secret medicine. Mr. Xie, I will see you later. I think that mysterious S-level will expose me. There are so many great fighters here, letting people suspect that I am a fallen fighter will not be good. Ching, there's work to do again. I'll go spy on him. Yes, but don't get too close, he is most likely an S-class fighter. The fallen fighter, the power of the evil gods, and now these characters have emerged. This world is getting more and more interesting. Why is this guy walking so slowly? Stop. Mr. Xie is really doing a good job following me. How long you will follow me? Don't you want to prepare for the conference tomorrow? He thinks me as master. Can he be able to see me or figure out my location? I won't be taking your behavior into account, but I hope it ends here. But if you still decide to follow me, then see if you can chase me. He is too fast. I cannot chase him. Damn it. Damn it! What made her to be so angry now? Xiaoyao had decided to go to the residence of Nirvana Rochuan and Sanlong Bakwan, so to talk with them if the opportunity arises. You want to cultivate Sanlong Bakwan? I only take on people who are better than me. If you can't beat me, how could you learn the world's strongest Sanlong Bakwan? If you defeat me, I'll give you Sanlong Bakwan. Sorry, Master's schedule is very tight. Please make an appointment before coming. Although you two are the descendants of Tianjing Ba Guan, but the Tianjing Ba Guan is small anyway, it's better not to get close to Master, or you will be forced out. Only the weak will pray to the strong. The strong will not care about the weak. In fact, what they say makes sense, it's because we don't know our own strength. Don't care too much about those two, you're still young and promising. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me. We have a promising future, no need to mind them. Sister doesn't need be angry. When Mr. Xie touched my head, why was my heart beating so fast? Am I sick? What's up? Hello, I'm here to give you our enhanced fighting suit. Fighting often damages clothing, so the association prepares sturdy and comfortable clothing for the fighters in order to let the fighters exert their greatest strength. The size values are all taken from the testing machine and the style is made according to the fighter's data during the test. Being made by professional tailors, it is quite comfortable and cannot be damaged easily. If there is any dissatisfaction, we can improve it until the fighters are satisfied. Brother Xia, want to see Xiao Yao change clothes? Master, I'll go back to my room. Give me a call when you're done. Shut up. What is the situation? Qing has been useless. That man can detect Qinger's persons. It's okay, after all, he's in S-class, so being discovered was expected. He couldn't see Qinger, but he was so fast that Qinger couldn't catch up. How arrogant, he provoked Qinger when he ran away. My mission is to win the championship, but in case the conference screws up, so this guy and the forces behind him, if possible, I have to dig them out and let the conference organizers handle them. There are only a few S-class people in this world, so I will sooner or later find him. Cuckoo. The next day. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Global Fighting Conference. I am your host and the referee, John. The Global Fighting Conference is held once every 10 years, and today marks the 11th event. Although there was some trouble during the opening, we believe the players' perseverance was enough to ignite and make everyone happy. Trouble? Has something happened? Didn't you know, just yesterday, suddenly 14 teams withdrew from the competition, which seriously affected the fixtures and progress of the conference. Teams wanting to withdraw gave numerous excuses. Our leaders were furious and have always said that someone is challenging our reputation in the shadows. It sounds weird. Is there really someone targeting the fighting conference? Wow, good. So we eliminated 14 opponents without a fight. Before attending the conference, I heard that the players withdrew from the competition, so it seems that the White Tiger and the forces behind him did it. Fortunately, the contest went on as usual. But who is the White Tiger in the end? Is he really an S-class master? Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome the players to the stage with warm applause. Specializing in ground fighting, he is known as the natural enemy of all stand-up fighting techniques. Para Jiu-Jitsu. A-level fighter Para, with his 2B levels. Para Jiu-Jitsu. Defeat everyone with your kicks. And A-level and 2B level skinheads. The world-famous killer organization, Black Kill Club. A-level fighter Maxima, with his A-level fighter and Black Kill Club. Death Scythe. 2 A-levels and a B level, this is not it. Next, the Ocean Overlords. Last time he was defeated by fighter of Tianjing Ba Guan. Quan Shajian Quan. Li Yu, who was just promoted to the rank of S-class this year, and his 2 disciples, A-class fighters come on. Beat Tianjing Ba Guan this time. S-level fighter, Li Yu, we had met on the first day. Physically, he is very similar to White Tiger. Could it be him? Now the next generation fighters, Ba Dao Sect. Quan Biao Sect. None of these teams have S-level. Who? The host is coming here. Is he going to introduce us? Many teams were introduced, but the only S-class fighter was Li Yu of Kwangsha Jian Quan. Tianjing Ba Guan, the B-level fighter Shangguan Yan, the C-level fighter Shangguan Yao, and the S-level fighter, who had destroyed the testing machine. Take a beating from the strongest. The weakest shield. Just a ripoff. An S-level, with a B and a C-level. What the hell are the audience talking about? And a non-government AL fighting organization, the only team with 2 S-class fighters this year. Shenwu Association. Shenwu Association? Shenwu Association? Shenwu Association? Why is the Shenwu Association participating? What does Shenwu Association do? Why are you all so surprised? They are a non-governmental fighting organization dedicated to combating fallen fighters. Their base is huge and there are 2 S-level fighters in charge. But they have never participated in a fighting conference, so everyone was surprised. They have 2 SS and 1 A. Looks like they're the strongest team in the competition now. Even the Nirvana Rochuen team and the Tsanlong Bakwin team are not comparable. I hope we won't meet them too soon. What are you afraid of? Brother Xia will surely be able to handle them. Shenwu Association. The physiques of those two men are also very similar to White Tiger, and they are both S-level. And our two-seeded teams, that delivers wonderful performance in every match. Tsanlong Bakwin team. Nirvana Rochuen team. Chilean is #1 in the world. Master GE. Punching the Western Mountain, kicking the Eastern Sea, 100 kinds of martial arts, Nirvana Fist. Incarnate as a blue dragon and blow the sky with one punch. I still remember the last championship battle. Mr. Liu and Mr. GE fought fiercely in the air for nearly 100 rounds without a win. In the end, it was the Nirvana Rochuen skill's strength that resolved the powerful punch of the Tsanlong Bakwin and sent him crashing to the ground. Chilean's body is quite like the White Tiger. But the Nirvana Rochuen's is not very similar, but he may also be like Fujita Takeshi. So nothing can be predicted. Damn it, how come these S-rank fighters look the same in physique? Is White Tiger within them, or, perhaps, he has not participated? A total of 82 teams participated in this competition. Excluding the 14 give-up teams, there are 68 teams with a total of 204 people, all of whom have entered the field. We deeply regret the teams that chose to give up. They are not willing to prove themselves in the ring. That's their loss. But don't worry, this year's conference would be still exciting. First, I'll give you a brief introduction to the rules of this tournament. The conference uses a single-round elimination system. Each team is eliminated as soon as they fail. Each team will take turns to send players to fight in the ring, and the winner will stay on the stage and continues the competition. Until one team loses all 3, it will be declared a failure. The order of the matches between teams is determined by the system drawing lots. Each team only has to play 1 game per day. In addition, the 2-seeded teams will only appear in the semifinals and will not participate in any game before. The match will take place in the ring, within a protected array, so as not to influence the audience outside the ring. Once the match starts, no one except the 2 contestants is allowed to enter the protective shield to prevent cheating. During the battle, if you are knocked out of the ring, or you touch the ground outside the ring, you will lose. If you die, or if you voluntarily admit defeat, you will lose. There are no rules, no restrictions, no matter what kind of weapon or tactics be used. Now, the 11th Global Fighting Conference shall begin. Now, the Next Generation Hunters team will face off against the Tianjin Ba Guan team. Come on, let's defeat the Tianjin Ba Guan team. This tournament is a men's game. Women should get out. Damn it! To whom you're saying to get out? You want me to break your teeth? In the first match, the Next Generation Hunter team's fighter is Lance, a C-rank martial artist. Lance's weapon is the work of the Winter Kingdom, which is a known high-class shotgun with the nickname Fighter Killer. This gun is incredibly powerful, not to mention its bullets which shook even the mightiest tanks. At the same time, he has also cultivated the gunfighting art. The combination of the two would be terrifying. And his opponent, the C-rank fighter Shangwan Yao of the Tianjin Baguan team, who uses her own fists for attack. I believe I don't need to do much introduction to the title of the strongest shield of the Tianjin Ba Guan. I wonder if Shangwan Yao can block the bullets of Lance. Round 1, start. Take my hit. What? The MK1 type can definitely penetrate through her flesh. How can she avoid it? Is this the power of Tianjin Ba Guan? Lance has been beaten out of the ring and couldn't move. The winner is Shangwan Yao. In the second round, the Next Generation Hunter team chose C-level fighter Kate Play. Xiao Yao is very good. He's also a C-class fighter like the last one. Xiao Yao can easily win this too. Tianjin Ba Guan is always invincible against a fighter having the same level to that of the user. This match against the C-level fighter is also not worth worrying about. She will definitely win. Wait. This gun has a problem. this girl is so careless. A shot with fierce firepower. Kate is pushed out of the ring due to his gun's tremendous recoil, thus being eliminated. What about Shangwan Yao, who has been hit by Kate's bullet? She endured. Player Shangwan Yao is still in the ring. Player Shangwan Yao did not fall out of the ring. She won. She still won the second round. Next she'll face the last member of the rival team, a B-level fighter, Captain Tyron. How could it be? I used the captain's gun. Get lost. Captain. One bullet is not enough to destroy her. It would need more bullets. This man seems very dangerous. Your cultivation is really good, but this also means you are qualified to be disciplined by me. Wow. It's amazing. He can shoot his gun repeatedly without any recoil. He really is a B-level fighter. Shangwan Yao has been knocked out of the ring. It seems that the Tianjin Ba Guan is about to lose in this round. Shangwan Yao was about to lose, but Tyron felt that the game should not end like this, and he let Shangwan Yao back to the ring. Since Shangwan Yao didn't land, it cannot be judged as a loss. Tyron wants to continue his fight. It's really cruel and inhuman. But I know you guys would love to watch it, right? Yes, I would love to watch this. Tyron is really cool. Tianjin Ba Guan is really resistant, having survived a shot like that. Team Tianjin Ba Guan admits defeat in this round. Please call off the game. The Global Fighting Conference seeks to challenge the limit, as long as it is not the fighter himself who admits defeat or dies, or knocked out of the ring and touched the ground, the battle still will continue. This is the rule. Xiao Yao has been beaten into a coma. She can't even speak. How come she can admit defeat? If participating in the competition, please follow the rules. Even if I say to stop, the audience won't like the idea. Yes. Don't stop. Don't admit defeat. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Team Tianjin Ba Guan cannot afford to continue playing. Shut up. Silent. I'm guilty. I am sorry. I was wrong. Now, call the game to a halt and ask for an apology yourself. I will follow your instructions. Shangwan Yao of Tianjin Bakuan team loses the ability to fight. Please ask the second player to come on stage. Mr. Tyron. You have won. Please stop attacking. Stay aside and wait for the second opponent to come on stage. I am not worthy to be a host. I am guilty. I am guilty. I am guilty. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. They. What's wrong with them? I don't know. It's terrible. It seems that all of them were booing just now. I am guilty. It's just a small punishment. They. It seems to have returned to normal. What happened? I don't know. I saw Mr. Xie, the captain of the Tianjin Bakuan team, screaming to shut up, and they went all crazy. It's so scary. Just now the minds of the audience who made a fuss, including the host, were altered through very rare means. What happened? Fighters all have a strong will, but Mr. Xie is the only one who can perform such a display with his own will. Does he really have this ability? Good, good. This guy is really interesting. Who on earth is Mr. Xie of Tianjin Bakuan team? Why have we never heard of him before? The power that can change will. If it's dozens of times stronger, it will be able to threaten a high-level warrior. This Mr. Xie may not have used his full strength just now, right? However, it was worth to stop the shouts of these noisy audience. I like it. Sister. Surprisingly, there are no serious injuries. That's the power of the strongest shield. I lost, but on top of that I made everyone worry too. Victory or defeat is common in a fight. You have to learn from your mistakes. You accompany Xiao Yao to the treatment. Leave him to me. Please wait, Mr. Xie. Just now, thank you for helping Xiao Yao out. Let me fight him. This Tyran is just a B-class fighter. I want to prove that Tianjing Ba Guan's fighters has no rival when it comes to fighting enemies of the same level. Moreover, Xiaoyao, I want to avenge her personally. Okay. You can do it. It is said that John suddenly went crazy because of this man, but there is no evidence. Because the previous host was too weak, he was replaced. It's boring, no source points at all. If it weren't for a world like this, I could have collected a lot. So scary. Hello everyone, I'm Alpha. I'll continue to host the conference. The fight is now in the 4th round, and the Tianjing Ba Guan team has sent their boxer Shang Wanyin to take on the fight. Will she be able to settle the feud for her sister? Or would Tyran continue to take her down? Let's see. Tianjing Ba Guan is really in decline, letting a B-class girl as its owner. What the hell happened right now? Even the host has changed, and why is this new host being so uncomfortable? In order to become an owner, it is necessary not only to have strong strength, but also to have good character. I think my martial arts and ethics are not excellent, but I am at least much better than you. As the owner of Tianjing Ba Guan, I am not ashamed of myself. Okay, then I'll try to see if you're competent enough as an owner. Unlike the previous match, this time I will fight with the best of my ability. Anyways, I will give up on the match the next round with that mysterious S-class fighter. I don't mind challenges, but you don't deserve to challenge me. You avoided my MK's attack. Good. It seems you are worthy for me to use that. Superload mode activated. Super speed and super firepower. Open all. After the superload mode is activated, every attack of the MK is comparable to the top B-level fighters, and it can shoot continuously. This can suppress even the A-level fighters. The defensive power of Tianjing Ba Guan is indeed. Although all the contestants agreed to the risk of life and death, it would not be good to really beat you to death. I hope you don't fail too quickly. What? Tyrant's firepower is at its max. Even the protective shield was slightly shaken. But don't worry friends, the protective cover is enough to withstand the destructive power of an S-level fighter. The Tyrant's firepower can't break it. I can't believe every piece of your body is so resistant. No matter how strong the body is, the eyes are always a weakness. How the fuck is this possible? It's amazing. Tianjing Ba Guan is really amazing. Tianjing Ba Guan is indeed the strongest shield. She can block out the MK's bullets with her eyelids. It is said that this bullet is much more destructive than ordinary cruise missiles. I didn't expect Shang Wanyan's resistance to being so good. In the future, I will practice Tianjing Ba Guan with Changxing Ba Guan to an exceptional level. This is simply invulnerable. It is many times stronger than my physical body. It seems that you are only capable of this. The winner has been already decided. Tianjing Ba Guan. But it's not about winning or losing. This is the end you deserve. This punch, and this punch. I return all these to you on behalf of Xiaoyao. Wait, I surrender. Stop fighting. Begging for mercy? What is Tyran saying? I can't hear it. Everyone must not be able to hear it either, right? The battle is fierce. Shang Wanyan is so amazing. When you bullied my sister, did you pay attention to her begging for mercy? Stop. I didn't want to stop. But I am not a person who bullies the weak. That's my ethics. I have given back everything to you. Today's match is over, justice has been done, and the winner is Tianjing Ba Guan. Shang Wanyan. This little sister is too amazing, so impressed. Well done, worthy of 100 years of heritage. An exciting fight it was. Shang Wanyan crushed her opponent not only with strength, but also with her personality. The Tianjing Ba Guan is indeed powerful. Miss Yan? No, it was because I was so happy, so don't mind it, Mr. Xie. You're doing great, so it's okay. I didn't mean it. Miss Yen, no need to be so formal to me. There are no more matches today. You should take Xiaoyao back to rest first. I will stay here to collect some information. Okay. I will go find Xiaoyao. The match between the Tianjing Ba Guan team and the Next Generation Hunter team is over. Let us invite the next team, the Par Jiu-Jitsu team. There were only 5 S levels in the competition, and all of them were suspected of being white tigers. But he could lurk behind the audience. Maybe I should take a walk in the stands. Half an hour later. There are no S-class fighters within the audience. I just found out from someone that the audience of the conference is also based on a system. An S-class fighter would be spectating as an audience in a special area with the organizers. After walking around here, I didn't see such a person at all. Mr. Xie, I checked for you. There are no S-level and A-level fighters in the audience. Do you want to stay and watch the game, or do you want to go back and rest? I will stay and see. Even an A-level is not seen, so for him to be hiding within the audience is not possible. Most likely, he didn't come here at all, or he's one of the 5 S-levels in the competition. Okay, then here is your drink. I wish you a pleasant viewing. Wait, don't leave. What is this? Mr. Xie. Don't search for me anymore. You can't find me, White Tiger. This, Mr. Xie, I swear I didn't see this note when I was getting the water. I didn't do it. I know it's not you, otherwise it's too stupid. Now get me a list of all the participating teams' addresses. Do you have that? Yes. Yes. I'm going to get it now. White Tiger, you really think you're smart. If you had not sent this note to piss me off, I couldn't have really been sure you're here, Chinger. Yes, master. If he can watch me so clearly, I shouldn't be the one searching for him, and S-level fighters are difficult to monitor, but it's different for Chinger. Chinger, after the guide provides the list, I want you to use your ability to track all the S-rank fighters in this location into the hotel. Just look at the low-level fighters and normal people on their team. If White Tiger is in it, then I can catch his little tail. Don't worry, Mr. Xie, Chinger promises to complete the task. That night. Our hard work and trust have resulted in today's victory. Let's try harder tomorrow. It's you again, Suzaku. You had rejected my warning yesterday. Today I ask you again, will you withdraw or not? We have worked hard for 10 years for this competition. Why do you want us to withdraw from it? Still refusing? Then don't blame me for being cruel. If the master won the championship again this year, he will be able to use the secret medicine to learn more about the lost fighting art. Then the master will become more powerful. In Nirvana Rochuan team's residence. The universal secret medicine was actually invented by the master. But since the main materials were provided by the Shengsher group, the formula had to be sold to the Fighters Association to be the reward. Unacceptable. In the base of Sanlong Bakuan team. Run faster, master will be here soon. Qi Lian took me to the conference with him, but he hadn't taught me the main skill yet. Only Master Qi Lian can suppress the bad guys outside. You should accept the truth and rest. He and she is disciple and personal made the same a family. She likes him, and he likes her, but they were actually father and daughter. It's so exciting. No, now is not the time to think about that. I have to help Master find that mysterious fighter. What's going on over there? I'll go and have a look. Pack up and go to bed. We have to go home tomorrow. Yes, Captain. Captain, your hand is fine? Do you want us to help? No need. Get out of here. What's the use of being so angry? After all, you are not as skilled as them. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. What matters is, do you need the power? The power? Xie Yan sighed. Xiaoyao, why do you look like this? It's one of the most beautiful cities to choose. Beach, coconut, bikini are the classics among the classics, the first choice not to be missed. Brother Xie, have you eaten yet? If you haven't eaten yet, I have a surprise for you. What do you mean, when you feel tired, you sink into the sea and all your troubles disappear? Yuum, Xiao Yao, I've made dinner. Mr. Xie is back? What should I do? I've used up all the eggs and there's no more for Mr. Xie. There were 30 eggs in the refrigerator, right? Ah. Sister, I am dying. My last wish is to sleep with Brother Xie. So shameless. Shut up. Breaking news. At around 3 o'clock in the morning today, 2 members of the Next Generation Hunter team were found dead in the room. The scene was very bloody. The whereabouts of the captain, Mr. Tyran, is unknown. The Global Fighting Conference officially reminds all fighters to pay attention to their own safety, go together, do not go alone. If there is news about the captain of the Next Generation Hunter team, Mr. Tyran, you can call X. How could this happen? Who did it? Oh, Chinger is back? Mr. Xie? I'm in a hurry, I have to go to the toilet. Did you find anything? Chinger was not sure, so she came back to report to Master first. Chinger sent a ghost to a few S-class residences to watch. By monitoring the conversations of ordinary people around, it can basically be concluded that they haven't left the house after returning except for the Shinwu Association. Chinger sent ghosts to wander the streets to see if they could find anything unusual, and indeed they saw several violence. The attacker was very powerful, dressed as a white tiger and wearing a mask, but he didn't kill anyone. And then, those nasty guys with guns, and today, Chinger happened to pass by the villa area they settled in and found that their captain was actually a degenerate fighter. That mysterious man, the white tiger, was also there. The 2 sides fought, and I was afraid they would find me, so I went somewhere else. I came back after some time, but only the bodies of 2 team members were left on the scene. That guy is a degenerate fighter? I didn't expect that. However, since White Tiger has fought the degenerate fighter, it means that he's not with the evil god side at least. In short, all S-level fighters were basically in their own territory, except the Shinwu Association. Thinking about it, it is suspicious. Chinger, you have done a great job. Yes, but Chinger is not sure if it's really Shinwu Association. Chinger, we don't need any proofs right now, let's just go there and see. Come, let's visit the Shinwu team now. Shinwu team's residence. Old Yin, you are still impulsive. You actually made Tyrant fail on the spot. People who are acknowledged by the evil god are very extreme in their emotions, and they find it difficult to control it. Anyway, don't be so reckless next time. Also, today you wrote a note at the conference to provoke Xie Yan. That's childish behavior. What if we're exposed? Impossible. When I met him, I deliberately controlled my sweat gland secretion to not leave any scent. How could he find me? Also, there are 3 S-class fighters in this room except us. Knock, knock, knock. Come in. There is a distinguished guest who wants to see you guys. Distinguished guest? Brother White Tiger, I haven't seen you for a while, so I missed you a lot. How could it be? How could he come here? Oh crap. We're in big trouble. Okay, go down and close the door. Yes. Dear guest. Mr. Xie of the Tianjing Ba Guan team, you entered our room without permission. This does not seem to be a polite behavior. Huh? You're right. But it doesn't seem polite for him to write a note and put it in my drink to provoke me, doesn't it? Mr. Xie Yan, I don't know what you are talking about. Stop pretending, White Tiger. When will you give me the omnipotent secret medicine? I am not the White Tiger. He thinks I'm White Tiger? Mr. Xie, no one here is called White Tiger. If you want that medicine, you should go ask the organizer of the contest. This guy doesn't seem to know who the White Tiger is? Huh? He is not White Tiger, then it must be you. One of you must be White Tiger anyway. I don't know what Mr. Xie is talking about. Come here, let's sit down and talk. Haha, okay. S-class fighters like us are not easy to be tracked down. This guy, how can you be sure that one of us is the White Tiger? Let me introduce myself first. I am Meng Zhang, the president of Shenwu Association, and this is Yen Ba Huang. We also have a team member named Zhang Hongjun, who is now out to work. And there is no White Tiger here. Really? I don't believe it. Haha, forget it, just see me as the White Tiger for now. Now may I ask what Mr. Xie is trying to say? I have already answered you about the secret medicine. Nothing at all, I just want to find out why you're encouraging so many teams to drop out. If the Shenwu Association and the organizers are in a conflict, then it would have been better for you to cause trouble from the outside, right? If you wanted to win the tournament, why bother with those weak teams? Your team already has 2 S-class fighters, that would be stupid. What you said has nothing to do with our Shenwu Association. Everyone has something they can't say, maybe White Tiger has something like that too. What's that about? Can't we have an open talk about it? If you want a secret medicine, just say it, maybe you still want to keep it a secret. How can we know? We are not him. So let me ask one more question, are you trying to sabotage the tournament? Just answer me yes or no. If you're not willing to answer this, I have to consider reporting you all to the organizers. This guy is very strong. We may not be able to take him down. He has also killed a degenerate fighter. In addition to the Shengshire group, there are several major powers behind the Global Combat Conference. The forces behind the White Tiger may have many calculations, but it certainly must have nothing to do with sabotaging the conference. Then I understand. Although this Shenwu Association is mysterious, still there is no need to be harsh on them, at least it's not conflicting with my mission. By the way, I heard that the White Tiger killed a degenerate fighter. Tyron, how did he become a degenerate fighter? Can you tell me the whole story? He know this too? Oh, you are not White Tiger, I forgot, haha. So Mr. Xie, have you ever heard of the Seed of Evil? The Seed of Evil sounds like it has something to do with the degenerate fighters and the power of the evil god, right? We are good people who kill degenerate fighters to protect the people. So let me know any info if you have. Our Shenwu Association are committed to fighting against degenerate fighters, and we can say that we have studied them quite a bit, and we therefore have understood a great deal about how they work. The so-called fallen fighters are just normal people but are assimilated by a mysterious power called the Seed of Evil to gain the power of evil gods and lost their humanity. This power will continue to affect their minds until they step into the final abyss and cause various tragedies. We tried everything to destroy them and even had some results just stop them from activating the Seed of the Evil God by removing it from their bodies immediately. Now that we've talked about it, I'll say an additional piece of information. Someone wants to use the tournament to spread the Seed of the Evil God. They are targeting the losers. Losers? Isn't it better to just target the winner? The loser is prone to produce all kinds of negative emotions, and the Seed of Evil also need these negative emotions to sprout. We tried to investigate all about this, but the other side had so many tricks up their sleeves that they could even call on the organizers directly, so we came up empty-handed. Therefore, we also want to remind Mr. Xie to not be provoked easily by the evil god seed. Don't worry, that kind of seed won't affect me. Besides, I don't think I will become a loser. I'm worried about how to master the power of the evil god. It also suppresses the true chi. It might be of great use. It is good to have self-confidence, but being too overconfident would become counterproductive. Don't worry about my self-confidence. I am very interested in how you can strip out the seeds of evil. Can you talk about it? We did research about a tool that can strip the seed of evil, but the conditions of use are extremely harsh and it must be used before the fighters activate the seed. And because of various reasons, the success rate is not that much. When a fighter receives the seed of the evil god, it will temporarily accumulate in a part of their body, so we can use a tool to separate it. Is there such a magical thing? Isn't that? I know what Mr. Xia wants to say. The fighter's condition after accepting the seed is divided into 3 stages. In the first stage, the seed of the evil god is still hidden in the body. The fighter's personality has not changed much, except for they became a little stronger. The tool we researched about can only be used at this stage. In the second stage, the seed of the evil god begins to be activated. The power of the evil gods fills internal organs of the body. At this stage, the fighter can already use the power of the evil gods, and he has lost his humanity. At this stage, using the seed extraction tool to remove the germ of the evil god was basically ineffective. Fujita Takeshi, wasn't he in this stage back then? The duration of the second phase varies from person to person. The shortest is a few minutes, and the longest is no more than 1 year. After passing through the second stage, they are completely degenerate, who is irrational, chaotic, and evil. Fighters at that stage can no longer be called humans. So, have you removed the seed from Tyren's body? Tyren, we have a database, and we have detailed records of the fighters who participated in this competition. And we can probably determine which contestants are likely to be tempted to the seed of the evil god, and Tyren was one of them. But during the confrontation, his emotions were too agitated, which directly stimulated the seed, and it fell into the worst case. Carrying on, we will not act rashly. Once people who have accepted the seed of the evil gods are emotionally excited, it becomes easy to activate it. Once a fallen fighter appears in the crowd, the harm is too great. This is not our intention. Emotions can easily stimulate the seed of the evil god. The Shinwu Association cannot control emotions, but I can. So, Mr. Xie, that's all we have to talk about today, please. I'm sorry, but I have one last thing I want from you. That device, can you give me one? Fighting against degenerate fighters has been my lifelong wish, so if I can remove the seeds of evil and help those people return to normal humans, I want to try too. 15 minutes later. This Xie Yan, with his mouth, has obtained the device to remove the seed of evil gods from our hands. He also has an evil aura on him. I am worried that if he can really remove the seed, he will use it for himself. That device is not so easy to use. We have so much information, so many people, but the success rate is so low. It is even more impossible for him to remove it all alone. We gave him that device so he won't continue to disturb and ruin our plan. He can't even determine who is most likely to come into contact with the seed. There are just too many losers in the competition. Random contact will only make things uncontrollable, and that will keep people from noticing us. Martial power is the most trustworthy. Don't forget, as the strongest forces of the Shinwu Association, our ultimate goal here is the finals. This is the tool that can strip the seed of evil? It looks so strange. Master, are you really going to help the Shinwu Associations catch that degenerate fighter? Yes, but with this device, I can extract the seed from him and keep it for myself. What? Do you want to become a fallen fighter? But that would make you ugly. Everything must be tried to know how it is. Maybe it will have a great effect on me. But first we need to find him. However, according to them, this tool is only effective against the bearer of the seed. If we mistakenly used it with a normal fighter, there is a high chance that he will die. This is also why the Shinwu Association is concerned. Now I have a rough idea about using this, but I have to be careful. It's too late today. Let's continue tomorrow. Next day. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second day of the Global Fighting Conference. Yesterday, the contestants presented us with wonderful performances, many of which were so classy. What kind of surprises will they bring today? Let us warmly welcome the players to enter the stadium. The Black Death Society, kill them. Quan Shajan Quan, go. Why? Why didn't Dideo Lu, who I support, enter the game? Not only Dideo Lu, the participants are less than half compared to yesterday. The audience must have discovered that the number of teams participating today is much lesser. Disappointingly, the teams that did not show up had chosen to withdraw for various reasons. Although regrettable, this does not detract from the excitement of the tournament. Let us continue to applaud the players who insist on fighting. The teams that gave up the competition are all rookie teams with low-scale abilities. Shenwu Association had done too big to get rid of the rookie teams. During yesterday's match, they had directly sent an S level against 3 people. What are they really thinking? You are too foreign. Are we not teammates on the same front, Brother White Tiger? Mr. Xie, don't you want to sit with your teammates? Why are you here? Yesterday it was too late. I still have a lot of unanswered questions. After all, the lives of people are at stake. The 3 of you probably don't want any incidents to happen, right? An hour later. Now the next teams, the Tianjing Bagwan team versus the Shadow Warriors. It's our turn. Xiao Yao will fight first, right? That's right, the opponent is a C-rank fighter. She will definitely win. It was also Xiao Yao's luck that she got a C-rank fighter. Mr. Xie. What? Nothing. Nothing. You want to ask me why I was with the Shenwu Association, right? Yes, I'm sorry. I just think Mr. Xie be unfamiliar with them. Yesterday, I went out for a walk and met them. It was too late then, so I just went over and continued our talk. You guys bully people too much. I never thought that box weapon could destroy Shangwan Yao's clothes. The special fabric produced by the Shangxue group is difficult to destroy, but it was destroyed by a box weapon. Miss Yao is really amazing. My shadow demon skill had only destroyed your clothing. You have no injuries at all. You are indeed deserved to be in the Tianjing Bagwan. I'm sorry, my love, I didn't want to embarrass you so much. You. Stop your nonsense. Please believe me, Miss Yao, I am standing in this ring with plenty of awareness. If you think this is not fair enough, I wouldn't mind being naked for you. I sincerely want to fight with you in the ring with all my might, and I will never surrender until my last breath. For this, I can accept almost any price. You are perverted. Good job, Bak. Take off all her clothes. You want to die? Be careful, don't provoke Xie Yin from the Tianjing Bagwan team. I don't want to fight anymore, I surrender. Player Shangwan Yao has asked to drop this match, and the Shadow team won this round. Woo-woo, sister, these guys say one thing and do another. Anyone with a discerning eye can see that they are clearly aiming at the clothes to attack. Captain, your tactics are really working. Facing such a strong team as Tianjing Bagwan, we were able to win a game easily. Tianjing Bagwan is good at defense. It is very difficult for us to win a normal fight, so our only choice is to use tricks. Sister, what shall we do next? The opponent team has 2 B-class and a C-class fighter. I am confident that the C-level fighter cannot touch me at all, but the 2 B-levels are a bit troublesome. Let me do it. Mr. Xie. Yes, Brother Xie Yin, let's beat them up. They want to have a good win? I'll make that happen. Wow. The second match of Tianjing Bagwan sent out the S-class fighter Xie Yin, who has never shown up. What kind of excitement will he bring to us in his debut? In the face of the mysterious S-class fighter Xie Yin, how will Bak respond? I surrender. What? Bak, don't you want to try at least? A C-class against an S-class, even an idiot would know what the outcome is. Why should I make a fool of myself? I'll surrender too. It's hard for me to beat someone of that level, and I don't want to become a clown either. Haha, it's an S rank anyway. It was good enough to win 1 match. Our Shadow Warriors team will withdraw. Not to delay Mr. Xie's road to supremacy. The Shadow Warriors team conceded defeat, and the winner of the match is the Tianjing Bagwan team. Shadow Warriors winning a game against the Tianjing Bagwan is already good. Right. They are men of understanding. Why is the Tianjing Bagwan team in such a hurry to send an S-level player to play the second match? Shadow Warriors team might have won more matches. Bastards, so hateful. It's a pity that we can't win the second game. Yes, otherwise our resume would have been more beautiful. That is enough. We must admit defeat when Xie Yin is on the stage and cannot give him a chance to retaliate. You don't have to be afraid of him when you're out of the ring. The legal society is backed by the state, and even Chi Lian and Ji Hong can't do anything to us. Wait. Are you going to let them go like this? Mr. Xie, you will be banned for provocation after the game. There is no need to be upset because of small things. Mr. Xie, we have surrendered and the game is over. It is not good for you to be so aggressive. Look, S-Class of Tianjing Bagwan team is causing trouble with Shadow Warriors team. Haha, stupid. They're doing it in front of thousands of spectators. I like to see them fight. Hurry up and fight. Brother Xie Yan, forget it, you don't need to be banned because of those scum. Mr. Xie, you guys got it wrong. I'm not telling them to stop because I want to fight them. Rather, it's because they are not human. Where are the organizers? This Xie Yan is trying to mess with us. Don't you guys care about that? What the hell did you just say? Mr. Xie. What do you mean? Mr. Xie, you shouldn't say such provocative words. They're really not human. They are fallen fighters. Mr. Xie, what are you talking about? No matter how we look at it, they are all normal people. Are you serious? Mr. Xie, we have admitted defeat. You don't have to be so upside down. Although our strength is not good, but we cannot tolerate you staining our purity like that. Hey! Tianjing Bagwan fighter. I don't think they are fallen fighters. Don't blame them because you're angry. You should not be so impulsive. Being powerful but not having a mind is a big taboo. Don't lose your reputation because of something like this. Brother Xie Yan has never said something aimless. If he is saying that they are fallen fighters, then he must have noticed something. Miss Shangwan Yao, personal revenge is not a good thing. Instead of making a big deal here, you can also go back and repent of today's failure. 8 difficulties demonic technique. We're all nice people, we'll never accept slander, Fallen fighter. Their faces have changed. They are really fallen fighters. Damn. Wait, what happened? What are you guys saying? How could we be fallen fighters? There must be a misunderstanding. Just now there was something unusual about my body. What's going on? These 3 people do not meet the standards of fallen fighters, but the change just now, Shenwu Association said so, there is indeed a problem. Why don't the organizing committee detain these 3 people for questioning? I suggest to control these 3 people as soon as possible. If they rise up and hurt others, it will be troublesome. Sure enough, fighting fighters in this world is very difficult to deal with. 8 difficulties demonic technique. God hate demon hate. It's all your fault. You're the one who started this, damn it. Die for me. Go to hell. There is no doubt about it. Their face is hideous, their temperament is brutal, they're indeed fallen fighters. Do not move. Do not move. Misunderstanding. This is a misunderstanding. Wait. What's going on? We are not fallen fighters. How the hell did this guy determine that? We are not fallen fighters, it's a misunderstanding. After re-examination, it will be clear whether you are a fallen fighter or not. There was a little accident on the broadcast just now. However, the fighters on the scene took action in time to stop the situation before it deteriorated further. Rest assured, the safety of all spectators is always the top priority of our organizers. Fallen fighters are here? It's so scary. I even asked for their autograph yesterday. How horrible. Mr. Alpha, you have done a very poor job in this matter. Ugh. I think it is necessary for you to further strengthen the screening and management of players. I can't believe the organizers let a group of fallen fighters into the ring. I can deal with them easily, but what if their power is beyond control? Who will be responsible for the casualties? Especially the reaction of your security guard are not as fast as the fighters in the competition. How disappointing. Yes, we have always put the safety of our audience first, and we will definitely make more progress in the future. I feel something is wrong. I feel it too. I think those three are not fallen fighters. I have also faced a lot of fallen fighters. I think Xiayan is having a tricks. But how? Today's competition is temporarily suspended, and we will conduct a screening of all participants. Xiayan, your tricks are good too. That night, according to special news reports, the participants of the Global Fighting Conference were surprised to find a suspected fallen fighter and were reported by the enthusiastic crowd. At present, the organizers of the conference and the police are continuing to investigate. Master is so kind. These three guys are not fallen fighters at all. The organizing committee can't find out anything. They will release after a while. Master, should we go set out to get the seed of evil? Let's give time for the seeds to spread. Going early makes no sense. Then, let's go and find the eliminated teams. Maybe we'll meet the people from Shinwoo Association. I don't think they would be visiting the eliminated teams. They are more likely to persuade the current teams to withdraw. About yesterday, although the Shinwoo Association acts without restraint, they also know their limits. After all, they are considered as people who know justice. Although I don't know their real purpose, they certainly won't just be concerned about the seed of evil or the fallen fighters hiding in the crowd. This Shinwoo Association is so mysterious. However, they must not have thought about those failed teams, but Master has a way, hee. That's right, my flowery spirit that has the characteristic of Buddhism can suppress the first stage of degeneration by controlling the emotions of the fighters and making them unable to fully arouse the seed of evil. TL, flowery spirit has similar characteristics to the original. Doing something to the eliminated teams isn't considered cheating by the system, right? But Shinwoo Association can easily locate fighters who have accepted the seed of evil through their database. Here I have to test all the eliminated teams one by one. The number of teams eliminated in the first 2 days added up to 120 to 130 people. This would be hard. Shinwoo Association is really very rich, now that it is difficult to buy tickets, but they actually directly got a luxury cruise ship too. What did Shinwoo Association do? Didn't Mr. Xia know? The Shinwoo Association suddenly said that they would hold a community meeting and invited all the losers of the competition to their headquarters. I didn't know. Community meeting? What do they want to do? The community meeting is to let all the eliminated teams in the competition gather together to learn and progress. It is said that there is one class every day, and today is the first class. And for the teams that will be eliminated in the coming days, Shinwoo Association is also planning to invite them. They are really rich. What is the Shinwoo Association's idea when bringing these losers together? Didn't they temporarily give up finding the seed of evil? But since they are all gathering together, I want to see what you guys really want to do. Did you see it strange? No A-level fighters were in the teams eliminated in the past 2 days. Hayes, don't you understand it? The fighting conference will never let the strong teams meet each other at first. They will try to eliminate the B-level and C-level teams like us. The Shinwoo Association is really rich to send us to their headquarters. Just looking at this magnificent ship, the regret of being eliminated has just vanished. Sir, here is your dessert. The reason for all this is just to support us. We had participated in the conference for our country. No matter how awesome the Shinwoo Association is, they are just a private organization. Wanting to make friends with us is not wrong. Stop talking. Shinwoo Association has a 2S levels in their lineup who are much stronger than your small sect. We know that there are fallen fighter in this group, but we still have to welcome them. Shinwoo Association Class B Fighter Yuan. However, there are promoters who are spreading the seeds. They being here will only cause more trouble. When thinking about it, Bucho's decision is fine. Damn. Phew, sorry, I didn't mean to. It's okay, walk carefully. Tu Hongba, captain of the Blood Fist Warriors, this guy. This thing is really strong, it almost makes me angry. I need to control my emotions. In front of so many fighters, being angry is not a good thing. What has fallen down? Meteorite? It seems to be a person. What happened? Is it an A-level or an S-level fighter? Who is it? Hello, everyone from the Shinwoo Association and the unsuccessful ones in the fighting tournament. I am a special envoy of the Fighting Association of the Republic of Fangdao. The name is Shinchio. Special envoy? I never heard of this position. He must be an A or an S level. I have heard that there are fallen fighters among the teams that were eliminated from the Global Fighting Conference, so I came to investigate. Fallen fighter? They are the local officials. No wonder they are here. Mr. Shinchio, please sit down and talk. Mr. Shinchio might be knowing some inside information. However, the Shinwoo Association is dedicated to fighting the fallen fighters, so please trust us. If I hadn't came here, your Shinwoo Association would have let all of them escape. The point was that there are way too many people. Finding the bearer of the seed of evil was even more difficult. So we are relying on the long-term follow-up to identify suspects. If you do it like that, when can you expect the results? It's not efficient. Mr. Shinchio, don't be impulsive. I'm not impulsive, so why don't you find it for me first? Okay, let me try. Mr. Sieshuayuan, what is going on? Why does this special envoy from the Fangdao Republic say that there are fallen fighters among us? Don't worry, everyone, let me explain slowly. Ahem, then let me explain to you. To become degenerate, a fighter must first accept the seed of evil. The seed of evil is given by others, and the targets are people with strong negative emotions. All of you are the losers of the fighting conference. The losers are also prone to strong negative emotions at the moment of failure. This is also one of the reasons why Mr. Shinchio is looking for you. Please recall carefully and think about whether anyone around you has disappeared for a period of time and has experienced negative emotions. Then it is very likely that he has accepted the seed of the evil and is a fallen fighter. We've been playing in the room since we lost, weren't we? We didn't want to win in the first place. Captain, you seem to before. I just went for a pack of cigarettes. What's the problem? But you were a bit emotional today. I've been always like this. In short, none of us three have any problems today. It must be someone else. 5 minutes have passed. Did you come up with any results? It's definitely not us anyway. All three of us can testify to each other. It's definitely not me. Look, this is definitely the end result. Isn't it? I already have a conclusion. The suspicion of this gentleman is very serious. Please come with me. Me? I'm not a fallen fighter. Why are you suspecting me? The captain is a bit rough, but he has always been like this. Moreover, he was always with us, so he couldn't have accepted the seed. Basically always together. Wait, even if he is really a fallen fighter, don't provoke him. What if he degenerates in public? Let me deal with it. Well, he was not with you two just now. It proves that you guys are not always together. This cannot fully prove your innocence. It's ridiculous. We can't just stay together always. So are you guys together in the bathroom or while peeing? Yeah, if that's the case, then isn't everyone here a suspect? This is too big for a range. Can I say a few words? Crap. I didn't even notice Sun Laoxing was here. What is he doing here? Sun Lao is here to coach the Hylon team. He was invited by the Shinwoo Association. Who is this old man? When he was young, he was an A-level fighter. He missed the S-level due to some accident. Now he's regressed to the B-level because of his age. He is the coach of the Hylon team and he is very respected. If you really ask people to always be together, it's a bit ridiculous. Moreover, everyone here is one of the world's leading fighters, and it's normal to feel emotional when you lose a fight in the ring. Sun Laoxing is right. Yes, we have to talk about evidence. You can't detain people casually. We are in a society with the rule of law, and since Mr. Shinshio represents the Republic of Fangdao, it is even more necessary to work according to the law. Many of you here have military and political identities. How can you detain them at will? Let's talk about the evidence. Fighters from all over the world are here. Fighting against us means fighting against the whole world. Look, Mr. Shinshio, this will certainly be the end of our discussion here. Let's forget it today. Laying out the facts, speaking of evidence, said or quite good. But old man, why do I feel that you are also a fallen fighter? Sun Laosheng did not participate in the competition. He is the only one who is most unlikely to be a fallen fighter. Don't talk nonsense. Me? How could I be? You, and you're defending the guilty, and it looks like you guys are fallen fighters too. Are you crazy? How can there be so many fallen fighters? Where is the evidence? Sun Lao is really not it. No matter how we look at it, there is no way. Mr. Shinshio, you also speak for him? It seems that you have a problem too. Are you trying to cause trouble? All of you present here are fallen fighters. What nonsense are you talking about, you baldy? Are you crazy? Oh. He's saying we're all fallen fighters? Is this how you do work? This stupid guy has offended everyone. Let's see how you will handle it. What's going on? A sudden change in the weather. Wait, what are those people doing? 100 ghosts arise. Well, what's the matter with these people? What are they doing? Do you feel anything wrong? There seem to be countless pairs of eyes looking at us around. The fight is about to start. Let Chinger take the ordinary people away to avoid hurting the innocent. Wait, what are you doing? Where are you going? Mr. Shinshio, what's going on? Nothing. Since all of them are problematic, they will have to be disciplined. How did this pink woman appear? The body enveloped in pink energy, it's a fallen fighter. I've never seen such a fallen fighter before. Everyone run, that is really S-class. Now it is too late to run. Catch them all. Okay, keep this group of people safe and don't let them rush out. I'll go back and see how the master was fighting. These guys are holding up to her. She's not even using 30% of her strength. Will she be okay if she keeps fighting like this? These people are nothing compared to her limitless energy. It doesn't matter, even an S level would not hold up to her. Moreover, I have now ordered her to start exerting her strength. P/R. This spirit is thickening. Hi readers, I'm the proofreader here. These fighters have strong. As long as she do not use the withering of the 100 flowers technique, there is nothing to worry. At most, it will be a coma. Now, it's up to the people fighting there. Those who are unable to hold back will try to stimulate the seed of evil. Damn. This woman is dangerous. She is indeed an S-rank fallen fighter. She is clearly capable of finishing all of us at once. She is clearly a fallen fighter, but why is she attacking suspected fallen fighters like us? Could it be? No, this woman is getting more and more ruthless. She really wants to kill us. Using the seed of the evil is my only choice. Let's see if she will spare me. Why is my mood getting calmer and calmer? It was really you. Humph, be obedient and admit it. What is this feeling? Why is my rage cooling down? If it continues like this, I couldn't be able to activate the seed. And why is she attacking me? Why? Why make things difficult for each other? Why are you doing this? If you don't listen to my advice, I will beat you until you can't fight tomorrow. Captain, we lost contact with Xieshua Yuan. What? Let's take this. The seed of evil is too dangerous for you. I'll keep it for you. The only one who was suspicious was this guy. Unfortunately, this device cannot be used indiscriminately, otherwise, it will kill people. If it weren't for that, things wouldn't have turned this way. We've caused too much commotion, let's go. You shining like this throughout the night is suspicious, so come back, but please don't. Shit, it exploded again. Such big aura, this fallen fighter is very strong. Something really happened, chase it. S-rank fighters run really fast. If I didn't had a jade pendant that can hide my breath, I would have been caught. But it's also a shame that when I sucked back the flowery spirit, it exploded, causing a scene back there. This device did not blow up from the impact, or it would have been a waste. After so much effort, will the seed of evil work for me or not? But should I take it internally or apply it externally? Does the system even recognize this stuff? The seeds of evil are detected. Please choose to absorb them or not. The seeds of evil? Of course, I'll choose to absorb it. Warning, absorbing the seed of evil will transform the host. It can distort the body and soul, and greatly affect the normal use of the system. It costs 1 million source points to counteract the side effects, and the host is currently short of source points. Damn it, 1 million points. So how can it be absorbed? The side effects are huge. Even if the system can eliminate the side effects, but it's too expensive. Even if I had that many points, I could do a lot with it. Forget it. After all, it's something I've worked hard to get. It's a shame to throw it away. Even if I can't absorb it now, if I improve my cultivation, it may be useful, right? But 1 million source points to eliminate side effects, that means the power of the seed of evil is enormous, far beyond my imagination. Perhaps its powers are stronger and scarier than the immortals in the main world. Now I only hope that the S-class fighter is the strongest fighting in the world. At best, it would be a fallen S-class. If anything stronger than them shows up, it will be fatal. All of these fighters suffered serious injuries, but none of them died. They were just unconscious. Then, we found a bunch of ordinary waiters we hired nearby, but they were not aware of anything. Very strange. That huge explosion of pink energy is definitely a powerful fallen fighter. But unexpectedly no tragedy had happened. Captain, we found something. This person is Tu Hongba, the captain of the Blood Fist team. He is on the high-risk list. We checked it 3 times and confirmed that the seed extracting tool has been used on his body. That tool? The seeds of evil were indeed successfully stripped. We gave that cutting device to Xie Yan of the Tianjin Ba Guan team. Could it be him? He is a fallen fighter? Calm down. If Xie Yan is a fallen fighter, what is the need to extract the seeds of other people? Besides, our Shenwu Association is not the only one with such a device. What if he had fallen after he extracting the seeds from Tu Hongba and absorbing it himself? It's possible. Tomorrow, if he doesn't show up, then it's definitely him. Should we continue taking them away? Of course, if we don't send them away, we will definitely cause unnecessary trouble. Next day. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 3rd day of the Global Fighting Conference. Brother Xie, why do people from the Shenwu Association keep looking at you? I don't know, maybe because of my handsomeness. This competition has gone through several disturbances. Today, 3 more teams have withdrawn from the competition. The officials of the conference also expressed their deep regret about this, and we can only expect the young people who lost confidence this year to return to the tournament 10 years later. Without further ado, let's get straight to the event. 3 hours later. The Bingshan Dao team and the Tianjin Ba Guan team each lost 1 player, and the current score is 1-1. For the 3rd round, invite the players from both teams to the stage. Come on. Beat him. Tianjin Ba Guan team is number 1. Come on, come on. Whoa. The classic move of the Bingshan Dao team, giant hammer swing. Can Shangguan Yin stop this skill? Not bad. I must praise you for being able to hold on till now. Unfortunately, this is the only advantage of the Tianjin Ba Guan, and it can't be compared with the other teams at all. Bingshan Dao. Giant hammer swing. Shangguan Yin was knocked back. Is she still capable of fighting? No matter how strong your defense is, there is no way you can block my attacks. Especially at games like the Global Fighting Conference, I don't need to kill you, I just need to knock you out of the ring. Shang Wanyan fell off the stage. After struggling hard, Shang Wanyan finally accepts defeat. In the third round of the Tianjin Ba Guan team versus Bingshan Dao team, the Bingshan Dao team won. The Tianjin Ba Guan team has only the last player left. This is Xie Yan. What kind of performance will he bring? Let's see. That was a good fight, holding up with an A rank after a full fight against a B rank. I'm not satisfied. Sister is the best. Go and rest, and leave the rest to me. Mr. Xie, it's a pleasure to play against you. Miss Yan defeated your B-level teammate. Doesn't that prove the superiority of Tianjin Ba Guan? Mr. Xie misunderstood what I meant. The Tianjin Ba Guan naturally has its advantages over the Bingshan Dao, but that doesn't stop me from running away. In my opinion, the so-called fighting art should be equally offensive and defensive. Tianjin Ba Guan is purely defensive, which is contrary to the public's pursuit of power and strength, so it is inevitable that it lags behind the other teams. History is history. You underestimated the Tianjin Ba Guan's defensive skills. It seems I can only use action to correct your perception. In this game, I will neither take the initiative to attack nor dodge, let you fight throughout, but if you can make me hit you, I lose. Within 10 minutes, if I don't win, it's considered a loss. Xie Yan, the contestant, made such a bold statement the first time he took the stage. It seems that he is very confident in his own strength. What did he say? Stand and take a beating without fighting back? This S-class, he's so arrogant. You do not skip the most important information, 10 minutes. No matter how strong he is, how can he win in 10 minutes just by taking hit without fighting back? Yes. I like to see this kind of competition that breaks the limits of imagination. 10 minutes? Even if it is S level, there is no such way to play. He must know that his opponent is A level. Such confidence. I always thought that the reason why Xie Yan can able to burst the checking machine is because his body is extremely strong. Now it seems to be true. How can you win in 10 minutes by not fighting back? The A-level fighter has always maintained his strength and can fight him for at least an hour. Mr. Xie, are you sure about this? I won't let you down, so let's try our best. Well, as your wish. Giant spirit shaking the earth. Tian Wu Jin Chan. What a weird feeling, as if my power was used against me. It turns out that he wanted to let me lose through this method? Forget 10 minutes, with this method you can't even beat me in 1 hour. Mr. Xie, I have an idea in my mind. The strength of the countershock is only about half of my own strength. If I use some skills, I can keep the rhythm of the attack without being shaken, along with at most some injuries. 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes, if I can't force you out of the ring, I lose. Maybe he also mastered some stronger methods, but just now he obviously suffered a hit, and if he won't fight back, I would definitely be able to beat him out of the ring within 5 minutes. You don't have to be like that. It's okay. Here I come. Lu Xing of the Bingshan Dao team attacked again. Giant hammer flying kick. His strength is comparable to the 9th layer of the acquired realm of the main world. P-Slasher, just a refresher, acquired realm is the first realm of the main world. Just before the innate realm and the 9th layer is its final layer. Contestant Lu Xing was not shocked again this time. Although he was injured, he chose to continue the attack. This guy is trying to force me off the ring? Chance. Wonderful. Although Lu Xing was bloodied by the counter-attacks, he successfully knocked Xie Yan out of the ring. His strength has improved? Xie Yan could not have been defeated by such a simple tactic. He could have stepped on the protective shield and bounced back, and Lu Xing player knew this well, so he chose to leave the ring together and continue to attack. Contestant Lu Sheng ignored the damage caused by Xie Yan's barrier and attacked from top to bottom. This way, no matter how strong Xie Yan's defense is, he would lose to gravity and fall off the ring first. Last blow. Giant spirit shaking the earth. Wonderful. The contestant Xie Yan just touched contestant Lu Sheng's arm lightly and took advantage of the momentum to jump above the opponent's head. What a humiliating posture. Contestant Xie actually took the opportunity to step on contestant Lu Sheng's head. Contestant Lu Sheng couldn't hold back with all his strength, so he was slammed into the ground. Lu Sheng was the first to touch the ground outside the ring, so he lost. It's been 5 minutes already. Xie Yan did not attack from the beginning to the end, and won the round completely. Xie Yan proved with his actions that pure defense can also win the game, and it only took 5 minutes. So powerful. Brother Xie is very strong. Mr. Xie seems to be able to fly out of thin air. Is this to show off the skill? That's the result that Bingshan Dao's Lu Sheng deserves. But Xie Yan's last kick is considered retaliation, right? It's too embarrassing. Nothing happened to the person who was beaten, but it was the attacker who suffered a lot of pain. You know what? Xie Yan didn't use any force at all. Lu Sheng used all his strength to hit him but couldn't. He deserved this. So awesome. Xie Yan is too awesome. Who said that S-class fighters are all muscular men? They're also handsome youngsters like Xie Yan. Xie Yan's method of countering one's attack is difficult to understand. Before the last blow there was absolutely no movement. How did he do it? Great, so awesome. It seems to be manipulating the muscles of the whole body to perform extremely fast movements that are indistinguishable by the naked eye, and the powerful air bursts brought about to cover the opponent's offense. However, I'm even surprised on how this subtle technique can be performed in a calm manner in fight. These are some strange defensive techniques. The opponent cannot touch his body. Is he moving that fast? It doesn't seem to be so simple. Xie Yan, if it's like this, you can trade it with those 2 girls of Tianjing Ba Guan. That was a good fight. He is indeed worthy as an S level. Xie Yan is so handsome. Captain, he's very strong, be careful. Don't worry, I will take over from here. We've reached the final round. Both teams are left with only the one player. Let us invite A-level fighter, the captain of the Bingshan Dao team, on the ring. Mr. Xie, I declare in advance. As the captain of the Bingshan Dao team, I won't underestimate you. So I will not limit myself like Ludeng. I'll still stick to the rules. I will neither take the initiative to attack nor fight back, and if I don't hold up within 10 minutes, it'll be my loss. Are you sure about that? Of course. Then thank you for giving me this victory. Well, is there something wrong with the camera? Why are both players just standing still and motionless? What happened? What are they doing? Why aren't they fighting? If you won't fight back at all, then my best strategy is undoubtedly to not do anything. Captain Song, are you still not going to act? Mr. Xie, for some reason, I suddenly feel that you are a bit obnoxious. Are you trying to alter my emotions to influence me? Unfortunately, that's not going to work. Despised by gods and demons alike skill. P/R, a refresher again. This ability is part of the 8 difficulties demonic skill that Xie Yan got at chapter 94. For more info, check the wiki. Yup, there is a wiki for this manhwa. Despised by gods and demons alike skill has almost no effect on him, as expected of an A level of this world. If you're just staying like that, then I have no choice. Startling Rainbow Escape. P/R, this skill was given to Xie Yan by the matriarch Yu Hongyan at chapter 86. BTW, the skill names I use are all from the wiki, so some names are little diff from earlier chapter, so sorry. Come on. Attack me. So fast. I should avoid it. He just dodged when I moved like that, It seems that my judgment is not wrong, although the despised by gods and demons alike had no effect in him, but at least it made his mood swing. Otherwise, he shouldn't have dodged. Since he's dodging, I will continue scaring him like this. If it's like this, then he would just jump out of the ring and lose. Damn it! What just happened? I can't process it at all. Did Xie Yan take the initiative to attack? No, that's not right. In the replay, we can see that Xie Yan had not attacked. Xie Yan would approach Song Kong with tremendous speed, but Song Kong is just jumping back. Such speed, how did this Xie Yan do it? Those movements are hastier than thunder. Is it some kind of a special fighting technique? The rainbow-like trail behind him is also very strange. I've never seen something like this. Song Kong has been pushed out of the ring, but he was able to return to the stage. The two sides have confronted again. Song Kong tried to attack countless times, but Xie Yan was able to hold on every time. Song Kong is completely out of the ring, and Xie Yan has won. Exactly 10 minutes, Xie Yan did not violate his promise. This game can be said to be complete victory. Why does this Xie Yan like to step on people's heads like that? He seems to have used some strength while stepping on Song. This is definitely considered as an attack, right? Shut up, the referee didn't say anything. The referee was afraid of Xie Yan going crazy. Tianjin Baiguan team is the best. That is the consequence they must have. The Bingshan Dao team had looked down on Tianjin Baiguan team. Both players please leave the stage so that the next match can continue. Brother Xie Yan played really well. I love you so much. Mr. Xie, you won. Why do I feel that Mr. Xie Yan has a shady relationship with people of the Shenwu Association? When there are two beauties like us, then why are you ignoring us? Xiao Yao, shut up. That night. How is the situation? The Fangdao Republic officially said that there was no such person. And that mysterious female fallen fighter is also very strange. It seems that she has started hunting her own kind. Tomorrow is the quarterfinals. None of the teams are said to be easy to beat. The captain abandoned his plan and went to the docks all by himself. As long as that person dares to come out, the captain will take action. The Shenwu Associations is really unwilling to give up. The fighters who have been eliminated today are being invited over. A bald-headed fighter with a mysterious S-class fallen fighter. What is their origin? We have never seen these two people in our database. But this also means that Xie Yan is innocent. I don't think the person yesterday was him. Mr. Yan, can you feel it? Someone is spying on us. I can feel it. It's exactly like the day when I met Xie Yan. Xie Yan? Are you sure? I'm sure that it was exactly the same gaze that was spying on me that day. What does this guy want to do? It's a pity that the spy we sent to the Shengshi group to steal the secret medicine was caught. If it weren't for that, I would have given the secret medicine to Xie Yan and let him go away. The 2S class of the Shenwu Associations is also there. I can't hear what they're talking about. Let's report it to Master first. Both are there now? Yes. Master, should we just go there? No need. Let the Shenwu Association deal with that. Not to mention Shenwu Association will also participate in the competition tomorrow, so I need to focus on that for now. If the task fails, the loss will be huge. The seeds won't be of any use as of now, so there's no need to rush. Moreover, tomorrow will be a tough day. Let's just go to bed. Next day. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 4th day of the Global Fighting Conference. Today's matches will determine the top 4 teams. Wow, what a cruel match table. Tianjin Baiguan. Shark Fighting Team. Shenwu Association. Black Kills Team. Shura Team. Warriors Team, Blue Dragon Fighting Team, Nirvana Roquin Team. But this is the charm of the Global Fighting Conference, even no one can predict the game. Now, let's watch the first match of today, led by S-Class fighter Li Yu of the Shark Fighting Team versus Xia Yan's of Tianjing Ba Guan Team. Shark Fighting Team is awesome. Xia Yan, I love you. S-level versus S-level, good. That Li Yu seems to have some conflicts with your father. How should we play this game? We too can handle their B-class and A-class players. For Li Yu, we'll have to trouble Mr. Xie. Let's see which player from the Shark Fighting Team will compete first. Oh my god, did I guess that right? We're a family, what's the trouble? But it looks like I'll have to play first. Shark Fighting Team actually chose S-rank Joseph Lee for the first match. Although I wanted to avenge the debt 10 years ago, but as an S-level fighter I can't bully a B or a C-level, that won't be fair. So let's forget about everything and let Xia Yan and I have a duel to decide the winner. Sister, this guy, I didn't expect Li Yu to be arrogant, but he still has the qualities of a strong man. This is good, so Mr. Xie can fight Li Yu to his utmost and not be slowed down by us. He's trying to be strong. That's fine, I'll fight him. Finally, the first S-Class versus S-Class fight of this conference is about to begin. Xia Yan, I have been preparing for today's competition for a long time. Didn't we just meet during the test a few days ago? All my preparations are for this very fight. Come on, show me what you're capable of. Boom. Whether it is the quick pace or solid defense, you would need the support of the ground. I will overturn the entire arena, and you will have nothing to rely on. Let's see what you can do. As an S-Class, you won't be defeated that easily. I had cultivated the art of air combat fighting for 10 years for using on Shengwan Xiongba, but now, I'll use it on you. Huh. The whole body is floating in the air. What technique is this? Li Yu went ahead and destroyed the entire ring, so according to the rules, if anyone touches the ground, they will fail. Li Yu immediately took advantage of Xie's weakness. Combined with Li Yu's skill of muscle manipulation. 10 claws technique. He expands the muscles of his palms, becomes tighter, and then squeezes out the air in the palms. Like a suction cup, Li Yu is sticking on the shield. P/R, that was one hell of an explanation, Mr. Host. As a result, Li Yu have already taken advantage of this duel. And for Xia Yan. The ordinary method of floating would require greater power for propulsion, but Xia Yan doesn't seem like doing that. Actually, I am moving, but the frequency of my moves are extremely high, so you can't see it. My trick is to use extremely delicate speed and strength to rise, keeping the right foot on the left foot to sustain. Its name is left foot on the ground, right foot in the sky. Left foot on the ground, right foot to the sky? But neither our eyes, nor the 300x slow-motion camera could capture the movements of Xia Yan. How sophisticated is this skill? This is too unscientific, never seen such a levitation technique. You don't want to reveal the secret, you think we are fools? Manipulating muscles to stick into a surface is science? You have to respect objective facts. That's what I did, and I can fly, so what? Oh, this Xia Yan also has a good sense of humor. This guy is smart and nimble. Last night I could presence his gaze. But when he saw us guarding the dock, he had quickly retreated. Not to mention the lens rotates 300 times slower, I can't even see his foot movements. But the scene before my eyes seemed inexplicable. I'll try getting close to him first. It's that bizarre defense technique again. It can also hurt us? His moving trajectory is also quite strange and unpredictable. No matter how bizarre his methods are, defensive counterattacking is definitely the core of his tactics. As long as I keep the pressure on, the initiative is still in my hands. The S-rank fighter moves too fast, the arena is too small. If you don't want to lose, you need to have super strong control and calculation. Otherwise, the despised by gods and demons alike skill will make his mind uncontrollable. But I've already used despised by gods and demons alike skill, but it doesn't seem to have any effect on him. A-class fighters can still have some influence, S-class fighters have been completely ineffective. Sure enough, in addition to the shortening life during cultivation, the training of willpower here is much stronger than in the main world. Although as long as he cannot break my defense, I can fight with him until the end of time, but staying in the air like this will be risky. If it wasn't for the system's rules, I would have done better. But if this goes on like this, I have to take a little risk. Sister, this is not good. Don't worry, this is just the beginning. Mr. Siaf must have another move. However, Mr. Siaf can't use those killer moves. Can he really win? Although it was always Li Yu's one-sided attack, but Xia Yan didn't seem to have suffered any injuries. Will they stay like this? Relying on endurance to decide the winner of the fight? No. We can't see clearly again. The impact was too great. It's the one who destroys the terrain. Why is he not fighting back? Apart from passive defense and dodge, don't you know how to use offensive fighting skills? I know, you try this one. 8 difficulties demon technique hell difficulty. We don't know what's going on. We can only guess how fierce the competition is from the sounds. Xia Yan is awesome. Shark fighting team is awesome. I think I can see faint flames. Who is making the attack? Is that a blue fire? The fighting technique that gathers all the air in one place and blasts out a hot air wave, combined with the projection of fire. I had never heard of such a move. What the hell is this move? Effective, but far from enough. Let's try attacking till the haze clears up. 8 difficulties demon technique hell difficulty. Quang Shajan Quan. Ghosts? Hallucinations? Your tricks are getting more and more bizarre. But it's not effective for me. Xia Yan. There was no physical contact while targeting. However, it's useless. The ground shakes and pushes back. The technique I have learned is to use precise calculations to control the force of each blow. Everything in the game field, including the opponent's body, is a stepping stone for countering. Whatever the techniques he does, they are all variables. As long as I can control all the variables in the field, I can figure out exactly where my opponent is. Now this fight is completely under my rhythm. I can easily predict his movement patterns. Soon he will be knocked to the ground by me. Not good, the 8 difficulties demon technique basically didn't work on him. It seems I have to use my flower spirit, but I won't be able to participate in the competition. I have a plan, but if this doesn't work out, I've no choice but to use my flowery spirit. First, I need to nullify his attack by using Tianguan Jinshin. Using it early will probably end up with me being beaten and scrapped by him. Using it too late won't be any good too. Now, Tianguan Jinchan. Quang Shajan Quan. Dissipate. Good. At this moment his attack is completely nullified. Keep. Now directly infusing my innate true chi into his body. Transmission this feeling, not good. This transmission can disrupt his meridians and it's pretty painful too. But if I couldn't transmit at least 30% of the innate true chi into the body, there would really be no way to hurt these naturally born fighters. Raise hand. If you had continued to attack me then, I wouldn't have had any chance, but now it's too late. Next, I just have to control the true chi in his body at the moment he is striking. God boxing technique. 5 beats open heaven. Explode. Perfect. Nothing was exposed. Finger of Nirvana. What a great noise. It seems that someone has been knocked to the ground. Can't see clearly. Who won? Who won? Everyone, please don't be restless. The results will be out soon. It's Xiayan. Xiayan is still levitating in the sky. Damn, the left foot on the ground, right foot to the sky skill is this powerful? Xiayan is okay, and Li Yu. Because the fighting arena was destroyed at the beginning, then whoever lands first would lose. So the winner of this game is Tianjing Guan Team Xiayan. Xiayan is so handsome. You deserve to be an S-rank fighter. Xiayan's flying style is much better than a normal S-class fighter. Brother Xiayan is great. Mr. Xia. Master. No need, I don't need your help yet. Let's admit defeat. In this match, our shark fighting team lost. Cough, Xiayan, you had such a strong technique, why didn't you use it at the beginning? I wanted to experience the results of your 10 years of cultivation. In terms of intention, we are the same. But in terms of strength, we are not. This guy is really powerful. He can actually stand after infusing 30% of my innate true chi. Although he is injured, it doesn't seem to be too serious. Ha, ha ha ha, 10 years ago, it was Shengwan Xiong Ba, 10 years later, you came out, ha 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 ha, master. I will come again. The remaining 2 players of the shark fighting team chose to admit defeat. The battle between shark fighting team and Tianjing Ba Guan team has ended. Victory belongs to Tianjing Ba Guan team. Li Yu, he is actually a respectable opponent. You should be able to beat him yourselves 10 years later. Let's go. Yes. Li Yu's body was unscathed, but his mouth, nose, and ears were bleeding, evidently from the internal injuries. This Xiayan, if his attacks are very cruel. In the first part of the fight, he was passive, but in the end, he turned the tables. I guess he usually observes his opponent first and then later do the fighting. The stronger the opponent, the stronger the counterattack will be. This fascinating fighting technique, it's so unusual, seeing that obvious pink feature, I almost thought he is a fallen fighter, Mr. GE. Since the ring was completely destroyed in this match, it will take some time for the organizers to repair the ring. And there are 2 more matches. The duel between you and Sanlong Bakwan is estimated to be postponed. Do you want to go back to your room and rest? No hurry. We are old friends. We are not short of time. Sometime later on that day, as Chen Xing of the Blue Sanlong Ba Quan and Hiroshi Yamada of the Nirvana Rokuin team fell into the ring at the same time, the battle has ended with a tie. Now, the most exciting moment has finally arrived. Qilian versus Ge Hong. Sanlong Ba Quan. Thousand Hands Technique. Boom. The 2 fighters were fighting fiercely. Qilian kept on attacking, the atmosphere was heating up by his moves, and the whole arena was filled with smoke. And Ge Hong used the Thousand Hands fighting technique. This technique had been lost for more than 50 years. It used to be known as the strongest technique, but I didn't expect it to be used by Ge Hong. Who will be better in this match? Sanlong Ba. Quan Tail Wagging Dragon. Ge Hong has been hit. What will he do next? No injury. Player Ge Hong used a long-lost defensive fighting technique. Although that fighting technique is not as high as Tianjing Ba Guan, but being able to resist and fight can also be considered an extremely good fighting technique. Phew, that's right, let the old man look at him with admiration. Ancient fighting technique Xian Wu Shield. Ge Hong player is indeed worthy of being the living dictionary of martial arts. What kind of surprises will he bring us next? Changxing Lu Sanlong Ba Quan. Sure enough, I was just warming up just now, but now I will use real Kung Fu. Then I'll let you see my newly developed technique. Boom. It's so intense. The ring has been completely destroyed, I couldn't see anything. Boom. 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 The ring is ruined again. Classic battle. That's what happened when Sia faced off against Liu. It was wonderful. Ah. Earthquake? What happened? Earthquake? Damn, the noise is too big, isn't it? So insecure. They are indeed worthy of being the S-class. Don't panic, everyone. The shield is made of the most sophisticated materials. S-class cannot easily destroy it. We are safe. Since the ring is destroyed, landing on the ground would be a loss. The two players have to remain in the sky. In other words, their combat dimension is not only in the air, but also underground. But as long as they don't break the protective shield, we won't be injured. Just the aftershocks, but so powerful. Are these the top two fighters? Haha, this is the Tsang Long Ba Quan and Nirvana Soft Quan. Hey, if it's like this we won't see anything, right? There was a lot of sand and flying rocks that affected visibility, and now it has been better. We need our money back. Please calm down, everyone. The staff will soon bring the terminal for you to watch in the big screen. They are so amazing. The first two matches ended very quickly. The two S ranks of Shenwu Association did not use their real strength at all, but Qilian and Ji Hong are really strong. Originally, I thought that using the flowery spirit is too much, but now it looks like it won't. And I am more and more looking forward to the performance of Changxing Baquan. How strong will it be? Oh? This technique. I think the winner is about to be decided. Bam. Who will be the winner? Who won? I think the winner is definitely Master Ji Hong. Master Qi Lian is also very strong. Looks like the fight isn't really over yet. Oh my God. If I hadn't witnessed it with my own eyes, I really wouldn't believe that this scene was created after the battle by those two. The entire arena was turned into a bottomless abyss. Haha, it seems that Master Qilian has improved a lot more than I thought. Today's battle, I lost. Oh, the Tsang Long Ba Quan won. Master Qilian is awesome. Master Qilian is number one. Haha, those who ran away just now will regret it terribly. How is this possible? Something must be wrong. Master Ji Hong really lost? This must be a dream. This must be a dream. It was a history-making moment. The Tsanglong Baquan team performed supernormally and defeated their old opponent. They are now just one match away from the championship. Master. Don't worry, it's just a game. Let's go. It's a pity I can't fight with you, Xie Yan. To be honest, I really want to learn about your mysterious techniques. Nirvana Rochuan actually lost. I thought he would be in the finals this year. Today is really a day of history. Maybe even the Nirvana Rochuan has to be old one day. That night, Nirvana Rochuan seems to allow people to cultivate endlessly, making them at their peak each year. But no one knows that the price of immortality is one's own state itself. 100 years ago, if I had not firmed my belief in becoming the strongest in this world and chose to follow the trend, I might only have been on a level now. I have a feeling that this year would be my last peak, and my strength will decline in the future. I am also ready to retire after winning the championship. I can't believe that Qilian has grown beyond my imagination. He is getting closer to Changxing Baquan, and also closer to the Eye of ancient times. My body, like a weak candle, may have reached its limit. Qilian will be more advanced than me in the future. Failure today will make my life be covered with his halo. Although I can wait until the day when he naturally dies. But what's the point of being number one like that? Maybe I should make some changes. Today Ji Hong lost to Qilian, and his spirit should now be at its lowest. He showed considerable interest in my fighting skills. Now should be the best time to learn about the Nirvana Rochuan and even Changxing Baquan skills from him. Nirvana Rochuan's team garrison area. Arrived. I'm sorry to disturb you late at night. Senior Ji Hong, I want to talk to you about something very important. Master just went out. You guys came a step late. Time flies so fast, and the blink of an eye 3 years have passed. Now only an old man like me is left alive. You have come. Ji Hong. It really is you. I had hidden my presence, still you found me so quickly. Your ability is really good. Master Qilian, don't underestimate the enemy. He has degenerated, be careful. Young people are very impatient. See clearly, I have not lost my mind, and I even managed to suppress the influence of the seed of evil. Compared to this, I want to know more. How did you determine that I have the seed of the evil in me? About 20 years ago, we finally determined the identity of a guy who spread the seeds of evil. In order to catch him, our Shenwu Association spent a lot of effort. But when we finally found him, he was already dead. The seed of evil in him also disappeared. We investigated this matter for a few years later. Until a few days ago, we finally figured out that the last person who had contact with that guy was you. It turned out that way. When President Ming told me, I still didn't quite believe it, because you didn't appear to be degenerate when you fought with me in the ring, but now it seems. At that time I hadn't activated the power of the evil seed. Because losing to you makes me determined. Senior Ji Hong, you made the wrong choice. All of you are fighters, and all of you are at the top of the S-class, so you should be able to understand. I have been pursuing martial arts for nearly 200 years. Even though he learned hundreds of martial arts, I still couldn't create peerless martial arts like my master did, and I couldn't even recover Changqing Baquan. How sad, and how lamentable. The history of the art of fighting goes back a long time, but the only one who broke its rules was my master. Although the Nirvana Rochuin can make me live long, there are various disadvantages. Since I don't have the same great ability as my master, so I need to find another way. This is why you became a fallen fighter? Ji Hong, you have lived in vain for nearly 200 years. Even when you are old, you still can't do what you want, making your life a joke. Even if you relied on S-level power to suppress the power of the evil gods, it would not be possible to suppress it for a long time, and one day you would be completely eroded by it. One wrong choice, you have gone astray, there is no turning back. It seems that I have to show you myself, so that you can personally witness whether I will be corroded by the power of the evil god. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Ji Hong's speed and strength are increasing. We must settle the battle quickly, otherwise, if we made him completely lose his mind, the consequences will be disastrous. Evil God Enchantment. Thousand Hands Nirvana Technique. Sunlong Ba Quan. My heart is beating too fast. It's not a good sign. Although it has been strengthened, but in the battle, need attention to the erosion of the seed of evil if it is fully released. No, I need to stay awake. It's that. Huh? It has come again. The mysterious S-rank fallen fighter who attacked the dock at night. Ji Hong is escaping. Get lost. This is a dead end. What's wrong with her? She's fine even if her shoulder is broken? Die. Green Dragon Technique. It feels like something isn't right. Recover. Too fast. Ji Hong, it seems that you have long been prepared for the degeneration of today, and there is still someone to pick you up. Nonsense, I don't know her. Ji Hong, if you still have a bit of humanity left, don't leave. Otherwise you will only go further and further down the road of inhumanity. The human can overcome the erosion of the seed of evil, and I will prove it to you. Phew. In the end, we can't do anything. A fallen fighter in this state is really rare, and the seed of evil in her body can even affect our fighting will. No wonder the more you fight, the less vigorous you are. What a weird guy. And have you noticed that apart from self-protection, she will only attack us when we try to leave, probably because she wants to cover Ji Hong. I have never seen a fallen fighter who can achieve such self-control. Although it was a pity that we could not kill Ji Hong, but that's not all. Keeping him in the fighting tournament was more dangerous. And about that woman, she did not look like a living person. Did we really kill her? That is the energy body. If we don't use our full strength, how can we kill her? Believe me, she will appear again. I have this hunch. I just hope that she will not influence our plan. Sword Jade Pendant given by the matriarch sister. The flowery spirit is a pure energy body that is super fast and can recover indefinitely. It really takes advantage of fighting against a fallen fighter. There is no difference between fighting with 1 people or fighting with 3 people. It is 50-50. Although it can continue, it's unnecessary. The following 3 guys are all my next opponents in the fighting conference. This kind of private battle will trigger the system. It is better to take the initiative to disperse the flowery spirit. Nirvana technique. In order not to miss the mission, I didn't allow it to use all my strength to damage these fighters, otherwise I would love to see who is stronger in the end. The spirit refreshing. This Ji Hong, I don't know how far he ran. These S-class fighters are really fast. Just now, it would have been difficult even for the flowery spirit to chase him directly. Fortunately, I had the foresight. From the very beginning, when he was surrounded by the 3 people, Chinger went up and left a Inchi mark on his body. The price was that Chinger was almost killed. Master. Chinger has sensed the direction of that imprint. It's so far. It seems to have gone to the sea. The seed of evil, if neglected a little, will backfire, and nothing can stop it. Erosion power will increase exponentially when fighting with others. I had overestimated myself. Human energy is limited after all, and it is impossible to fight against it forever. Shenwu associations may be right. Human beings simply cannot master the seed of evil. That may not be true. Oh? This is. Mr. Ji Hong need not be so vigilant. I came to help you, not to harm you. You are absolutely right. Humans can indeed control the seed of evil, and I am the proof. You are also a fallen fighter. Is that true? That's right. Good, that's really good. What is your name, sir? You can call me Shinshio. The girl who helped you stop the Shenwu Association and Qi Lian is my ally. It turned out that way. Me, Ji Hong, shall thank you for saving my life. You are welcome. But during my hundreds of years of traveling all over the world to fight, and I have never heard of Mr. Shinshio's name. You are after all. Who was this person after all? And his accomplices saved me even when they were surrounded by 3 people. Why do they do that for? If you don't know, it's normal. Just ask, does Mr. Ji Hong know when this big tree grew? I don't know. This whole land was just a reef 500 years ago, and 1,000 years ago, it was the vast ocean. I have lived in this world for too long. All the traces I left in the world, including the people who knew me, have long since passed away with time. The long life has also caused me to lose interest in everything around me. I do not belong to this society, and how the civilized develops has nothing to do with me. But I found you by accident. Mr. Ji Hong, you are really a rare and very talented person. If it's you, it's very likely, no, you will definitely be able to control the seed of the evil and become my companion. Today, I sincerely invite you to cooperate. I hope we can accomplish a great cause together. Mr. Shinshio is so powerful that there is still something you can't do, and you want to cooperate with me? Of course, only you can do this. At about the same time I discovered Mr. Ji Hong, I saw the various developments of human beings, especially the Chanqing Bakuan. Changing Bakwan is very suitable for blending into the existing practice method, and it can make us to the next level. Mr. G.E. Hong, being an early disciple of Changxing Bakwan, you studied Changxing Bakwan back then, right? I hope you can teach me. In return, I will also give my existing skills to help you further control the seed of evil. We will learn together, and we will be each other's teachers and excel together. I'm afraid this will disappoint you. I didn't bring the secret of Changxing Bakwan, and I can't remember it after a long time without practicing. Or, let me teach you Nirvana Soft Quan first. It can be counted as 1/3 of the Changxing Bakwan. I don't know if this guy is telling the truth or not, so it can't be easily handed over to him. Since he is an old monster who has lived for thousands of years, the Nirvana Soft Quan is the most useless thing to him, so let's give him this first. Okay, so let's start now. I will first teach you the fighting art of completely controlling the seed of evil, ultimate demonic bliss technique, as a show of sincerity. Although the ultimate demonic bliss technique is not the same as this world's fighting arts, but as the main world's supreme martial arts along with G.E. Hong's qualifications, it's not that difficult to discern that this Kung Fu is the real. People in this world can't cultivate true Qi, so I gave him a little bit of true Qi from time to time, so he can appreciate the feeling of true Qi flowing through the meridians. Honestly, I hope he can really learn it, although the possibility is slim. An hour later. I have taught the introductory method of ultimate demonic bliss technique, so it's time for Mr. G.E. Hong should teach me Nirvana Soft Quan. Okay. G.E. Hong has also been a master for more than 100 years, and he is really good at teaching people. I learned Nirvana Soft Quan quite smoothly. 2 hours later. These light rays appear on the surface of the body is a sign of the introduction of Nirvana Soft Quan. The requirements were met, but the system didn't have any prompts. I still need the secret medicine. You can give me the secret medicine of Nirvana Soft Quan, Mr. G.E. Hong? This technique that Shinshio teach me, I did feel a bit when I was practicing, but there was no physical feedback. And I feel that the erosion of the seed of evil is getting more and more intense. Thanks, I will use it now. He ate it with no hesitation. With such trust, I shouldn't doubt him, just keep practicing. Skills mastered, Nirvana Soft Quan. Current level, LV0. Current effect, extended life longevity, slightly improved physical body and soul. Nirvana Soft Quan is finally mine. Good, this time, instead of losing life expectancy, it has increased it. The conditions are insufficient to upgrade. Confirm. What the hell? Mr. G.E. Hong, Nirvana Rochuan feels very different from ordinary fighting arts. Is there any taboo in the practice of this technique? As expected of Mr. Shinshio, who has lived for thousands of years. Nirvana Rochuan is an defective version made by Master Zhu Ji. It can't increase longevity naturally like Changxing Bakwan. You must take the secret medicine every year to stabilize the meridians. That's why I would always carry the secret medicine with me. I see, the hint the system gives is really this secret medicine. The actual fact is Nirvana Rochuan is much more troublesome than other fighting techniques, so it should be fused. Now it's my turn. Why am I not feeling anything till now? Why? Are you lying to me about your technique? Mr. G.E. Hong is really impatient. Fighting skills are to rely on a secret medicine. I haven't given it to you yet. This guy is getting restless. No, I don't feel right. Mr. G.E. Hong, calm down. This skill requires patience. Looking at the state of Mr. G.E. Hong, I am afraid that today's cultivation should stop here. Mr. G.E. Hong, rest first. We will continue tomorrow. It's almost morning. No, you can't leave. Mr. G.E. Hong, please let go of me. I have to go pick up my companion. Something is wrong, this guy. Never mind all that, you just can't leave now. You must teach me your Kung Fu today, right now. Boom. In the end, he couldn't suppress the seed. Teach it to me. Mr. Ge Hong, you need to calm down now. You cannot control the seed of evil being agitated like that. This guy had such a big tone before, he actually got degenerated so quickly. No way, no way. Evil God increase. Emperor Lu Tianzi Kungfu. Tianguan Jinchan. Boom. Why not teach me? Didn't you say you'll teach me? Shinshio, are you lying to me? Shinshio, come out. I know you're not dead. You can't just hide like that. You're really not dead. Flowery sword technique continuous. Shinshio, no matter how many attacks of this level are used, it's useless. What? Flowery sword technique. The power has increased, but... Make the attack that has missed to turn back? His power is on par with Qi Lian's. I shouldn't let him escape. Shinshio. Come out for me. You can't beat me with these skills. And don't think I can't do anything if you keep hiding underwater. Come out for me. Faced with the seed of evil. Tianguan Jinchan is useless, confronting him directly will be at a disadvantage. Nirvana technique. Flowery sword technique just can hurt him, but he is moving too fast, it's very difficult to kill him. He's more like the strongest fighter in the world at this stage, looks like I have to use. Flowery spirit. It's you. Humph, Shinshio, you are lying to me. Your companion has already come. Evil God increases, two-headed snake magic. Evil God increases, evil God increases. Evil God increases, thousand hands Rochuan. Boom boom. Originally, I wanted to let the spirit fight with him longer, let's see if we can eliminate his desire to fight. But now, this guy seems to have become more degenerate. If this doesn't work and he continues to lose his mind, then I won't be able to get the Changxing Bakuan. Mr. Shinshio, don't hide. You are looking for death, Ge Hong. It's too loud here, if it continues like this. Those three S-class warriors might come here. Ge Hong, if you want to die, then I will fulfill you. I'll let you see the true power of the flowery spirit. Mr. Ge Hong, Nirvana softboxing is very different from general fighting skills. Are there any taboos in practice? As expected, Mr. Shinshio, who has lived for thousands of years, discovered the mystery so quickly. Nirvana softboxing is a degraded version made by Zhu Ji. It can't increase longevity naturally like Changxing Bakuan. It is necessary to take secret medicine every year to stabilize the foundation. Otherwise, you think I would carry the secret medicine with me and give it to you cheaply. It turns out that the condition of the system is estimated to be the secret medicine. In this way, Nirvana Roquan is much more troublesome than other fighting techniques, so it should be used directly for fusion. You have reached your goal, it's me now. Why can't I feel the blood boil like you said? Why? Are you lying to me? Mr. Ge Hong is really confused. Fighting skills rely on secret medicine to get started. I haven't given it to you yet. This guy is getting more and more anxious. Spray, high-latitude polluting powers can't stand even the S-class fighters with strong physical willpower. No, I don't feel right. Mr. Ge Hong, calm down. Practicing this skill is most taboo to be impetuous. Looking at the state of Mr. Ge Hong, I am afraid that today's cultivation will end here. Mr. Rest first, we will continue tomorrow. Hey, it's almost light up after so long tossing, so I'd better hold him steady first, go back and play the game. No, you can't go. Please let go of Mr. Ge Hong. I have to pick up my companion. It doesn't feel right, should this guy. Don't worry about it so much, you just can't go now. You must teach me your skills completely today, right now. Sure enough, he couldn't suppress the power of the evil god. Teach me. Mr. Ge Hong, you need to calm down your emotions now, so irritable you can't control the power of the evil god. This guy used to have such a big tone, won't he completely degenerate so quickly, right? Not to. Penetrate. Why didn't you give it to me? Didn't it mean that I was just a shot at the door? Shinshio, are you lying to me? Shinshio, come out. I know you are not dead. You can't only have this ability. You really are not dead. Are you so poor? Shinshio, what use is there to attack the number of this level? What? The power has increased, but it can't hit anyone. Huh. Let the failed attack return. Good and powerful control ability. And it seems that the momentum is very small, but the destructive power is only a bit inferior to the red training. This trick can't be hardened. God show. You come out for me. You can't bother me in these 2 moments. And don't think that I'm going to lose everything if you keep hiding under the water. Come out to me, have a great time. Facing the power of the heretical god, Tianguan Jin Zen is nothing but nothing. It is nothing to get close to him. Just now Hao Xian has not been hit to death by a punch. This is because he still has reason and begs for me, and he didn't kill him. Nirvana Finger, innate Hua Jian Jian cheat could hurt him, but his movement speed was too fast. When he was prepared, it would be difficult for him to be straight. It is worthy of being the world's strongest fighter at this stage. It seems that he has to hang up. It's you. Humph, Shinshio, you are lying to me. Your companion has been here long ago. Originally, I wanted Yuan Ling to entangle him more and use the characteristics of the Buddha system to see if he could eliminate his desire to fight. As a result, this guy seems to have become more degenerate. If the intervention is invalid, and he continues to lose his sanity, the Changxing BA boxing will probably not be able to fit. God, show. Gentlemen, don't hide. Are they all sane, and know that they attack me over the soul? You are looking for death, Ge Hong. If the movement is so loud, and if it continues to be entangled in this way, the 3 S-classes may be touched. Ge Hong, since you want to die so, then I will fulfill you. Just let you see the true power that Hua Jian Yuan Ling has never shown so far. Flowery Spirit Release, Full Attack Mode. In a normal state, the spirit adopts a survival mode. As long as the opponent's attack does not destroy her at once, she is immortal. Evil God increases Chuan Wu technique. In full attack mode, it completely gives up self-healing recovery and uses all its power to attack. Ugh. Attack intensity increased? Moreover, still some corrosive part? But the regeneration seems to disappear? Very good, that's exactly what I want. Let me eliminate you completely, and then deal with Shinshio. Ge Hong is originally S rank. After having the power of the seed of evil, he has the power to break through. In such a short period of time, the flowery spirit was beaten to the point of exhaustion by him. ZZ. However, it is over. Give me. Give me, you are indeed very strong. Unfortunately,